Man, no, man, now.
Hey.
Man, now, man, now. Burn, man, now. Hey, man. Great morning, great morning. Atlanta, it is the morning coffee Swig. I'm your man, Jason Carey. What's up, Steph?
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, you know what? It's the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
First of the month. 1st of June, 6/01/18, dog. First of the month. Get your checks. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We're going to rock that out.
Every time it's each first of the month, I feel like I should hear, it's the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up, wake
So
up.
cash your checks and come on.
Wake up, wake up.
That is the ghettoest, impoverished song ever.
Wait, I think we got it.
Get up.
Come on, y'all.
Hey,
Got your checks to come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Got your checks to come on. Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Got your checks to come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. We have a wonderful day. And I would fuck with my wives. It's the first of the month. And I'm smoking, joking, rolling, busting, sipping on 40. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that shit. We got the busting rum all night.
That's
what I'm talking about. First of the month. We rocking out.
Cash your checks and come on.
Cash
Do the way of the world still work like that?
I don't know. I think so. I think people still feel that way. I
Wait
know
a
they
minute.
still feel that way. Wake up. That's what I'm saying. It's the first of the month. Get your mind right.
Listen,
If Monday don't get you going, if Friday don't get you going, it's the first of the month. Wake up. Wake
on
up.
a Friday.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man, it's a Friday.
Y'all done spent y'all check already.
Wait,
It actually is Friday because
Yeah.
Kanye's supposed to come out today.
Is it today?
It's supposed to come out today.
You
But
got push back.
actually, they did the listening party out in Wyoming yesterday.
Yeah.
I seen
Saha made a comment, and he said this album will open the universe. Yeah, if he wrote all the songs, then yeah, he would know that. Saha write most of
he
Kanye's
write a lot of
songs.
stuff. He write a lot of stuff.
Which is cool because Saha is like one of my top fives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Jesus Christ. I can see if you said 10. You said 5.
For right
You take
now,
away- you
I
take
ain't
away the dead
saying
people. You take away anybody that's dead.
Take away the dead people.
You said anybody that's rocking right now.
Right now.
All right, okay.
Saha, my
that's
top
okay.
5.
All right, I can get with that. I was like,
Like I don't he literally don't have a skip track when I listen to his music because I want to soak up the whole project. Most people, I can hear their whole project, but I don't want to hear when you tried that.
yeah, oh, you're experimental.
Yeah, I can hear your experimental tracks. I can hear the track that you was just like, I'm gonna
Y'all ain't know that Steph is a writer too, so
see if they like it. I'm gonna see if they don't. Right.
She living music.
So I don't listen to when an album come out, I can't listen to one song. I have to be either solo or you have to be one of them people that want to hear the whole album before I take it out. Before I stop.
That's why I don't like when people. I feel like iTunes ruin albums.
Yes.
Because people go to track 7.
Right.
And the reason the track is number 7 is a reason. And my albums is when I did my album,
it's a story.
It's a story, and it's sonically it's put together a certain reason. So you get a number 7. Number 7 came after 6 for a reason. Don't go straight to number 7.
Jennings kind of put it in order for everybody to understand. And when he did, I love the fact that he did it because it was an R&B soulful type of twist.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
So real talk. Albums, because when somebody told me my first album, they was like, they told me the 3 or 4 songs that they had. I was like,
3 or 4.
Why do you have those 3 or 4 songs? And she's like, because I was skimming through and I listened. You skimmed through it and you listened. There was a reason, and there's a skit in between there.
And
that explains that song.
That almost is one of the most important parts of a song is the skit, because the skit is going to lead you into the next, and it's kind of subliminal. So it's not going to tell you exactly what's coming up next, but it's going to kind of give you something.
Context.
That way it's like, okay, got it.
Yeah. So, anyway.
We over here breaking down the music game
man.
early in the morning.
Early, man. But it's a reason, man. And somebody probably need to hear that.
Yeah. Digest the tracks.
Yeah. Stop going to iTunes and just skimming through the music. What did Jay-Z say? Do you really listen to music or do you just skim through it?
Right.
You know?
I have to listen to mine. I'm sorry.
I be having to listen to it. I want to listen to the records. That's why, I don't listen to new music in the car.
Oh, I have to, because that's what a beat is. Other than if it didn't have a beat for me, I couldn't listen to it. I feel that much more dumber.
And there's
I
rules.
listen to it in the car and try to find the words.
I got car rules too.
What's your rule?
Meaning, if you sit in the car and the music's on, shut up.
Yikes.
It's like one or two things. You can't. No phone. No phone. If you ride in the car with your boy and you pick up the phone, hey man, car rules. Get off the phone, dog.
What?
Get off the phone.
Why?
Because the music on.
Oh, you saying talking on the phone?
Yeah, because I got to turn the music off so you can talk.
So I got to turn the music off to hear your conversation.
I don't want to hear your conversation.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your conversation. I don't like that either.
So
unless it's me.
Rules. If you
If I'm driving,
girl, guy, you sitting in my car, the phone ring, it better be your mama. Otherwise, tell them to call you back. I'm trying to tell you right now. And your mama better want something. She can't just be calling to be kicking. For real. Hey man, rules in the car. Get off the phone. Music in the car. We'll talk when we get in our destination. We don't even have a conversation right now. We riding out. Anyway, moving on, because we can talk about music all day.
Man.
But it's a Friday, man. I love Friday. It's Friday. Remember good music? Friday. They used to put out new records and stuff. It's the first of the month, baby. So let's get into this thing.
First of the month is I kind of like when you're supposed to wake up early and go and get this weekend started.
Hey.
I wake up early every day, but Friday just need to be a little bit more excited about getting up. Y'all need to be calling us saying good morning.
Steph on our Fresh Friday for show today.
Sheesh.
Come on. Anyway, let's get this thing started. We got to do it. Let's get a little bit of swig news. What you got for me?
All right, jumping right into the swig of things, the good, the bad, the ugly, and even the things in between, and things that we can't quite explain. This is one of them. The jury awarded Florida family $4 in the police killing. Let me explain. This one, I can't explain, but I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about it. A Florida deputy fatally shot a father of 3 back in 2014, and a jury has awarded the family $4 in damages. Yeah, $4 for funeral expenses and pain and suffering. In response to the family's attorney, he says they are heartbroken. And according to CNN, the incident took place after a woman who was picking up her children from school across the street. She called the police for a noise complaint at Gregory Hill Jr.'s residence, which is the person that was shot and killed. When authorities arrived, Hill partially opened his garage door and then closed it. That's when the deputy, Christopher Newman, fired 4 shots, 3 of which hit him. In response to her son's death, his mother, Viola Bryant, filed a wrongful death, negligence, and excessive force lawsuit. She claimed that the SWAT team used tear gas in the home and it caused so much damage that it's inhabitable. According to court documents, the jury found that Hill was 99% responsible for his own death. They awarded the family $1 for funeral expenses, $1 for each child loss of parental companionship, instruction, and guidance in mental pain and suffering. Talk about it. Let's argue. Because I felt like this was almost like taking a lime and rubbing it in them children's eyes and then slap all of them and then mace them and then put them down and then because I gotta think about the most heinous thing you can possibly do to a child besides the
murder.
Yeah.
Itself, but
you literally offered them $4 and damn it.
You literally said that.
But this is my thing. That was merely to heartbreak them. I think it was to heartbreak them.
Yeah,
even more. They already heartbroken because you came to their house.
And you shot through the
for
garage
noise
door.
violation.
And shot through the garage door.
Shot through the garage door. You had intent to kill.
You fear for your life?
How?
With the garage door shut? Steph, like usually, I know this radio, we supposed to talk and kind of like expand on it, but
this
like,
hurt.
And I'm so sick of it.
It hurt.
It's just so
and
I'm
I
sorry,
y'all.
Anybody that's listening,
read through.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I have to read through these and like pick and choose which one. It's so much of it.
But you got to talk about it. But it's
right.
Just,
I got to open the door for it, and I have to talk about it because sometimes listening to shows, this is kind of like the first time you hear about it. So without me bringing it up, you would never hear about it. So it gets no light. And there's certain things that I feel like if it doesn't get light from somewhere, not even a CNN or ABC, you would at least have to get it from here. At the morning coffee suite. So, yeah, that was a slap in the face. But I feel like when they say 99% wrong, on what scale?
Yeah.
Like what?
Who scale?
Why not 100% though?
Yeah. What is the scale?
What do you mean 99%?
99%.
Of what checklist?
So
what a checklist at?
Exactly.
What a checklist?
Where the checklist?
How does work? Was anybody being held hostage? Was there a hostile situation?
Did he have a weapon?
He had
opened the door.
He had a noise violation.
Because he had his music up.
Because he had his music up in his own home now. Because if you got a garage, you got your own home.
That's the next time. They shot that boy in Florida because he had his music was up at the 7-Eleven. So
they shot two
Florida.
other children up
In Florida.
Yeah, for noise violations as well. I'm still trying to understand what does loud music have to do with a gun? I listen to loud music every day.
In fact, we're going to have the music just a little bit louder today. So y'all can turn your phones down or something. We're going to turn the music up just a little bit louder today. For real.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say, but nothing to say.
Right.
That's the thing.
Okay, so that's best.
Yeah, let's
we'll just
move on. I got to do this. There's some things I got to do.
Southwest plane makes emergency landing after a passenger sparks up in the bathroom.
So blame.
This was supposed to be my last one, but to break that up, I had to say this one. Okay. So it's okay to get lit in every now and then, but you should never try to light it up on an airplane. Unfortunately, the Southwest Airlines passenger learned that the hard way when he decided to spark one up in the bathroom. According to the rule, the plane ended up making an emergency landing in Mena, St. Jose, in the international airport after several passengers complained about the heavy smell of marijuana. Y'all know it's a smell that lingers, so don't act like y'all don't know what it smells like when y'all smell it. They said it looked like someone needed to smoke a joint on the plane, and he went in the bathroom and smoked it, and then it set off the alarm.
Wow.
But I wonder what the penalty is for smoking on a plane.
Yeah, because where were they flying over? Was it legal in the area they was flying over? Is that how you do the rules?
Is it? Oh.
You were like, hey, we was flying over California, and it's legal in California.
It is literally legal in Cali. No, seriously, it's legal in Cali.
We was flying over Denver, and it's legal. So the fact that we was flying, you can't get me because we was in the right area. Now, if you got me over Georgia, then that's a different story. But we was clearly over Colorado.
Yeah, not so much Georgia because Georgia has put the law out there that they are opening up.
They open it up, but they not yet.
But a joint would not cause. It's not supposed to be still causing arrest.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it's a certain part. Is it a certain part of Georgia?
Yeah.
Is that like South Fulton?
I don't know.
I mean, not South
People
Fulton.
get it twisted because you live in Atlanta. You still in Georgia.
Yeah,
you realize.
You better know that because you in Cobb County, you in trouble.
You still in Georgia. But anyway, moving on. You got one more. You got one more for us.
Yeah. Another Southwest airline. I think it's just South Airline is being quite abused, and they're doing some abusing. The airlines apologizes after asking a woman to prove her biracial son was hers. Southwest Airlines tried a woman earlier this week when they stopped her from boarding because the worker didn't believe that her 1-year-old biracial son was hers. The airline has since issued an apology for this careless move. According to Time, Lindsay Gatelip claimed a desk agent questioned her before her flight from Denver to Oakland, saying, "I had to prove that he was my son despite having his passport." She said, "Because we have different last names, My guess is because he has a different skin color. Caleb tweeted. The woman was traveling with her fiance, Patrick Martin, who's black, and the boy's father. It's ridiculous. The site also reported that the airlines don't have to match the last name of a child and guardian for domestic flights.
And you had to prove it.
She had to prove it.
Oh, hell no. Perfect.
This is ridiculous.
I don't know. We've been more upset
Y'all
about
need to
me having to do that.
Listen,
like, for my daughter,
we are
kids.
going. I'm going off. Because first of all, we're not doing this, and you're not embarrassing me in front of everybody based off what you think about a situation with me and my family. We getting on this plane. He got a plane ticket. I got his passport. No, we're not doing that. If anything, check my location, whatever you need to do. But no, we're not doing that. Childish Gambino, this is America. It goes platinum, as it should.
It's number one song in America last 2 weeks.
On Thursday, with more than 1.3 million tracks equivalent being sold in the United States. Aside from reaching platinum status, the single is still at the top of the charts and sits at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. The success of this single has increased the sales of Childish Gambino's previous projects, pushing his album "Awaken My Love" back into the Billboard 200 chart.
Okay,
I'm here for it. You know, I'm a Childish Gambino
that's
fan
two.
Anyway.
You did it again. You put 2 Stone Mountain guys in your opening swigs. You talked about Sci-Hi and Childish Gambino.
I really
again.
like them.
Something
about them.
Stone Mountain
Them Stone Mountain Boys.
Whoa. And they ain't never heard that one.
I have no idea where that was going, but I really like the talent that's been thrown out there. The judge reportedly denies Meek Mill's request for other judges' removal. On Wednesday, a Philadelphia judge reportedly denied Meek Mill's request to remove another judge from his case. The judge stated that he doesn't have the jurisdiction over the matter. And according to Billboard, Judge Leon Tucker told Meek's attorney that only the state Supreme Court could decide that matter. Tucker said that we have a judge that wears the same robe that I wear, that has not recused herself and has not disqualified herself. I do not have that jurisdiction to do that. It is as simple as that. Meek's lawyer is looking to get Judge Janice Brinkley removed from his case after she's been alleged to have a vendetta against Meek.
Yeah.
But wasn't it the same one when he got out of jail? She said, you can still travel. She was still giving him passes to actually go out and make money. Still, she didn't have to do that.
But she was at his video shoot and she didn't get no it was an autograph or something she wanted that he didn't do. It was a whole lot behind the story that she wanted extra favors that he didn't do, and that's why she been extra harsh on him. And so they ain't been able to prove that. But the word on the street, showed up at his video shoots and some other stuff like.
Okay, so it sounds like she a fan.
Yes, exactly. And she got somebody, her family member, she wanted in the music business, and never mind. Whatever, man. Listen, so we moving on.
That's extortion.
We got to get up out of here. We got to take a little break. And pay a little bills. 1996, dog. That's what we going through 1996 today. So enjoy. It's Fresh Friday, baby. Right here on the Morning Coffee Swig. IBNX Radio.
Your ass out. Got a nigga wanting it so bad I'm about to pass out. Wanna dig you, and I can't even lie about it, baby. Just alleviate your clothes, time to fly about. Catch you at a club. Oh shit, you got me feeling body talking this to me, but I can't comprehend the meaning. Now if you wanna roll with me, then this your chance. Do an 80 on the freeway, police catch me if you can. Forgive me, I'm a rider, still I'm just a simple man. All I want is money for the fame. I'm a simple man, Mr. International player with the passport, just like a ladder. If you anything you ask for, it's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy, favorite of my homies when we floss on our enemies. Witness as we creep to a low speed. Peep with a whole need. Pump some more funk you don't need. Approaching hoochies with a passion. Been a long day, but I've been driven by attraction in a strong way. Your body is banging, baby. I love it when you're flowing it. Time to give it to daddy. And then tell me how you want it. I come to talk, am I a fool or what? Positions on the floor, it's like erotic. Ironic, cause I'm somewhat psychotic. I'm hitting switches on bitches like I've been fixed with hydraulics. Up and down like a roller coaster. I'm up beside you, I ain't quick until the show's over. Cause I'm a rider, in and out just like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. Get the rockin' knees, nights full of Alizé. A living legend, you ain't heard of. See niggas play these Cali days. Dolores Tucker using motherfuckers. Instead of trying to help a nigga and destroy your brother. Worse than the others, Bill Clinton, Mr. Bob Dole. You're too old to understand the way the game's so. You're lame, so I gotta hit you with the hot facts. Want some release, I'm making music, niggas top that. They wanna see to me, they rather see me in the cell. Living in hell, only if you will bust a little tail. Now everybody talking about us, I could give a fuck. I be the first ones to bomb and cuss. Niggas tell me how you want it. Tell the truth, I got the scoop on how to get a bulletproof. Because I was from the roof before I was a teenager. Mobile phone, sky pager, game rules. I'm living major. My adversaries is looking running. They paranoid and people worry. One of us gon' see the cemetery. My only hope is survive. If I was to stay alive, getting high, see the demons in my eyes. Before I die, I wanna live my life in ball. Make a couple million, and then I'm chillin', fading more. These taxes got me crossed up, and people tryna sue. Media is in my business, and they acting like they know me. But I'ma mash out and peel out. I'm ready for that's what the peel out. Yeah, and they finish some new shit, so better get up on it. When you see me, tell a nigga how you want it. How do you want it? How do you want it? How did you feel? Coming up as a nigga in the cash game, living in the fast lane, not for real. How do you want it? How do you feel? Coming up as a nigga in the cash game, living in the fast lane.
Yeah. You know what? I like the players. No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play that. Play on, play that. Yo, Dre, drop the verse.
It's going down, fade to Black Street. The homies got at me, collab creations. Bump like agony, no doubt. I put it down, never slouch. As long as my credit can vouch, a dog couldn't catch me. Say out. Tell me who could stop with Dre making moves, attracting honeys like a magnet, giving them orgasms with my mellow accent. Still moving this flavor with the homies Black Street and Teddy, the original rough shakers.
Shutting it down, good lord. Baby got 'em open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away. I can't get her out of my mind.
Wow.
I think about the girl all the time.
Wow, wow.
East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, it's no surprise. She got tricks in the stash, stacking up the cash, fast when it comes to the gas. By no means average, it's on when she's got to have it. Baby, you're a perfect 10, I wanna get in, can I get down so I can win? I like the way you work it, no diggity, I thought to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up.
Bag it up, girl.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity, I got to bag it up.
She's by the time. Baby, never act wild. Very low key on the profile. Catching feelings is a no. Let me tell you how it goes. Herbs the word, spins the verb. Lovers it curves so free. What you heard? Rolling with the fatness. You don't even know what the half is. You got to pay to play just for shorty bang bang to look your way. I like the way you work it, trump tight all day, every day. You're blowing my mind, maybe in time, baby I can get you in my ride.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Bag it up.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
Oh,
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
bag it up, babe.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up.
First class from New York City to Blackstreet. What you know about me? Now don't be up for the thing. Cartier wooded frame sported by my shorty. As for me, icy gleaming pinky diamond ring. We bees the baddest click up on this scene. Ain't you getting bored with these fake boards? How shows improves, no doubt. I've been thinking you so. Please excuse if I come across rude. That's just me, and that's how a player's got to be. Stay kicking game with a capital G. Ask the peoples on my block, I'm as real as can be. Word is born. Faking moves never been my thing. So Teddy, pass the word to Yoda and Chauncey. I'll be sending the call, let's say around 3:30. Queen Pen and Black Sheep.
I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Yeah. Come on. Becky in full effect. Lisa in full effect. Nikki in full effect. Tamika in full effect. Lays in full effect. Ain't nothing going on but the red. Yeah. Play on, play it. Play on, play it. Play on, play on, play on, play on. Cause I like it. No diggity, no doubt. Yeah. Blackstreet Productions. We out, ride. We out.
me. Baby, baby, baby.
That was a good album.
Hey, we rocking.
We cleaned up to that album. We sang that album as a group.
Rocking 1996.
Yes, I'm for it. I'm here for it.
How many records is that?
For the videos.
That's 4 records. Oh,
It went by fast, didn't it?
we rocking.
Music breaks starting to
love it.
fly by when
I
you're
love it,
having
man.
fun.
Hey man, we be in here rocking. I hope y'all be rocking with us. Some people, you know, they wake up to us in the morning. So I appreciate y'all waking up with us on the Morning Coffee Swig. We talk for a living.
Do.
And since we talk for a living, we like to bring you a word of the day. And today's word is this. What you got for me? Today's word is mise en scene. Mise en scene. That's right. Mise en scene is French. Mise en scene is how you say it. MIS-EN-SCENE. Mise en scene. And you're going to use this word. I bet you're going to use this word. Watch. So it means the arrangement of actors and scenery on a stage, or the setting, the physical setting of an action, the environment. So let me use it in a sentence. On my birthday, when I walk in the room, I want sparklers. I want topless ladies feeding people. I want acrobats. I want a real mise en scene when I walk in the room. I want my mise en scene to be extreme when I walk in the room. Whenever I show up, the mise en scene gonna be effervescent. That's what I'm talking about. Mise en scene. Y'all can use that word.
Sound clueless.
That setting, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. The setting. That I think that is the only word that can really describe how I feel when I walk in a room. That's the only word. Like music. I want theme music when I walk in. I want an official mise en scene. So that's your word. The action took place around me as if I were invisible, though that illusion was quickly dispelled when a large rectangular mirror was wheeled to within a few feet of where I sat. The plot may not have thickened at that point, but my self-consciousness surely did, like it or not. I was now part of the mise en scene. That's from a book. So people actually use these words, man. I'm trying to tell you. People actually put this word in there. So that's y'all word of the day, man. Try to use it in a sentence one way or another. I'm trying to tell you, y'all will hear that again. I'm just going to tell y'all right now that word is coming back often. Because I think that word is fly. That's a fly word. Some words just be fly. When you say it, you're like, man, you could have just said hat, cat, and bat. But no, you had to say mise en scene.
I feel like you say the word and your mouth will still be moving. Mise en scene.
And your Chun-Li.
Right.
And your Chun-Li. So, word of the day, man, mise en scene. I need to spell it to them again. I think people going to be looking at it. That word, they're going to look up.
Yeah.
That word.
I'm going to look it up.
But anyway, we want to motivate y'all to use these words, to talk out loud, and expand your vocabulary. So, with the way to do that, we're going to motivate y'all. Are you ready to get motivated? Let's get motivated, Steph.
All right, guys. I know many of you, family and friends, are looking for that morning motivational starter pack to get you through this day productive and ready to take on anything. Well, as I always say, deep down inside of you, there lives a hero, someone who wants you to do something great with your life, who wants you to inspire other people, who wants you to do creative work, and who wants you to change the world. You can never be too distracted that you forget who you truly are. And the only person that is stopping you from ever being who you truly are and living your best life is who? You. So guess what? We've been talking about selfless humility brings unity all week. So this is going to be a little wrap up on that. They've quoted me on they don't have the power to change who I am and how I do things. And that came from a Wednesday or a Thursday, I think. No, like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
They quoting out here. Steph.
Yeah, they out here quoting. So the thing was, when you say when I said, people don't have the power to change who I am and how I move. It's basically saying that, the dictatorship from another person, you don't have that kind of authority over me, my mind, my life, to be able to dictate how I move and how I do things and how I choose to treat other people. I talked about how you can still support people even if other people don't support you. If the ones that you want to support you or the ones that you want to love you and treat you with a certain kind of respect and they don't, that's fine. You don't have to deal with them. I talked about that too. You don't have to deal with them. The cutoff is real. Block. And not block from, social media. We're not talking social media. When we talk on the Motivational Starter Pack, we're talking real life. It's okay to cut people off and move on, and you don't ever have to feel like what you're doing to put out greatness into the world is not going to come back if you stop helping them, said individuals. You can do that for anybody. You can see a small business that is struggling and know that you have something to offer them and don't have to charge them a dime. See, that's them random acts of kindness that I be talking about. Like, you don't have to go and pay for somebody's groceries because that you may not be financially stable. If you're like me, you get a shirt off your back and you'll give when you don't have, but it always come back to you. That's why you keep doing it. It's self-satisfying. That's why you keep doing it. It's certain things that you do that you're led to do by a higher power, and if you're led to do these things, other people and man can't make you do anything different by what they do. So selfless humility brings unity because it brings you together. It brings you together with whomever you need to be brought together. Let the universe, let God, whatever it is that you got going on, let him use you. Let him move through you and let him guide your steps. But the people that's on the outside, they can't do that. They ain't got enough power. They ain't got what it takes. What they can do is try to manipulate you to a different direction. They could anger you into a different direction, or they could even persuade you to go into the opposite direction, and you can persuade yourself to come back. Or you cannot even abide to any of that and go with what you know. Go with what's best for you. Whatever works for you, that's what you should do. But the selfless humility, you have to be able to have that. It don't take nothing to be embarrassed for 5 seconds. You can be embarrassed for 5 seconds, because guess what? That doesn't last always. When they say good publicity, bad publicity, it's all publicity, that's still the truth. You got to understand that. Like, if something happens to where that person or people or said group of people don't like me anymore, or don't like something that I'm doing, or no longer wants my business, or no longer need my services, that is fine. That doesn't stop me. I'm going to still press forward. They can't dictate how I move. That's where that came from. That's why I am in a situation. If I see somebody out here needs some kind of help or anything like that, if I can help them, I will. But I ain't gonna feel bad if I can't. Let's be very clear about that. I'm not gonna feel bad if I can't help them in one sense, because I know that I can help them in another sense. I got the gift of gab. Hey, we can talk about it, and I can help you figure out a way to get what you need, but I might can't give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But that selfless humility is like literally everything. And go into self-humility with confidence, because confidence is what's going to be able to bring you out onto the other side. I don't go into any situation if I'm not confident about it in myself. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that kind of approval. I don't need that kind of dictatorship over what I got going on. The dominion from people is not what I need. I ain't gonna start preaching to y'all this morning.
You kind of preaching.
I ain't gonna.
But I'm gonna take it.
I ain't gonna go there.
Go down that road.
It's Friday. We're supposed to be happy. This is happy. It's always happy when somebody's feeding you and putting into you. Because you may not be getting it from other people, and you're getting it from some people. I'm a stranger, and now I'm a very familiar stranger to you. So hey, how you doing? And then those that know me, you just pretty much are just listening like, yeah, she ready to get fired up. Probably give me another week or so. I'll be fired up in here early in the morning, trying to get my point across. But, again, selfless humility that comes from not judging people, not gossiping about people. And if you're going to talk about it, have a solution. If you're going to talk about it, have a solution. Don't be the person that talks about it and ain't got nothing to back it up for. That right there wouldn't make sense. Offer assistance.
That's something you should we gonna get deep into that.
Oh yeah,
Not today, but we'll
I
get
always
deep into
kind of
that.
go back into the plans and pick out certain parts where I feel like I didn't touch completely on. But I want you guys to remember, you know, a lot of things. If it's you, would you want somebody to look over you? If it's you, would you want people to not get what you want? And stop being so not confident about yourself, and tell people exactly what you want and what you need. That is what I'm gonna talk about for next week. But tell people exactly what you need. Be upfront with them. It's okay to tell a person, okay, I'm gonna do it, but what am I getting out of it? That's being very confident, and that's being very selfless, because I am giving you me and saying, yeah, I'll do it, but what am I going to get? That's confidence. Because guess what? If you don't get what you gonna get later on down the line, you gonna be looking crazy.
Or just be, or you can decide whether you're okay with that or not.
And then you can decide whether or not you're okay. But don't wait till further on down the line till they say they can't give you or meet the demands that you really wanted to say in the beginning, and now you mad about it because the only person gonna be mad is you. Now you feel used and abused, and everybody taking that on everybody else, and ain't anybody's fault. I believe for you to be a little bit more confident in what it is that you're doing. But that's all I have for you guys today. And as for my dreamers, as I always say to those who still believe in dreams, chase them and chase them until you're out of breath, and then keep running and chase them some more and some more and some more. And if you're scared to do it, do it anyway.
Hey, man. There it is. Right there. Your motivation started back. So yeah, man, we staying motivated out here. I appreciate that. Motivated to get into this here weather.
It's time for ATL weather and other random.
Great morning, Atlanta. Great morning, and happy Fresh Friday in the first of the month. Happy first of the month. Starting off mostly cloudy today, and 72 degrees. Mostly cloudy and 72 degrees, so it's a warm morning. Mostly, I guess that's humidity. And here we go again with this slight chance of rain, though, around lunchtime. Slight chance of rain. It's like, almost like, I feel like the people is almost just, you know how you just always got a contingency, just in case, so they try to be right. So slight chance for rain, about 40% chance. So it's gonna rain in one of y'all neighborhoods. I don't know, one of y'all neighborhoods. Chance. I just put it out there. Somebody gonna get some water. A high of 86 today, but another chance of rain around dinner time as well. So I guess this is mealtime water is what we getting. Mealtime water around dinner time. It may rain. So your outdoor after work plans could get rained out. That sounds terrible because I got after work outdoor plans. Well, a gig anyway. I guess we better not complain because when it gets hot, though, it's going to be burning up here in Atlanta. So, be satisfied, ATL. That's all I can say. Be satisfied. Now, our random city weather report comes from, are you ready for this? Chicken, Alaska. Chicken, Alaska. Chicken is a community founded on gold mining, and it's one of the few surviving gold rush towns in Alaska. The population was 7 at the time of 2010. You heard me, Steph? Not 17, not 7D, not 700, not 7,000. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See how fast I got there? That's your entire population. 7. As of 2010. I don't even know why they even get a weather report. But guess what? It's down from 17 in 2000. So 10 ninjas went somewhere else. I don't know where they went. Them 10 ninjas say, you know what? I'm out.
I'm out of here.
Ain't enough of y'all. I'm out of here.
Kissing my cousin.
I got some big plans.
Like kissing my cousin.
For real, exactly. Because that's a family. 7, that's a family. Yeah, 7 people. Yes. Mom, my daddy, my sister. Yeah, it's both 7 of us.
One family.
One family. However, usually every year round, there are 17 inhabitants, usually. Due to mining, chicken's population peaks during the summer. So we need to go to Chicken, Alaska. I guess they still mining. So I don't know if they still finding gold in chicken or just the thrill. But they mining out there in Alaska, y'all. Alaska is plentiful. Because you know, when Obama was talking about, they wanted them to drill in Alaska for oil instead of going offshore to stay in America. They want them to drill in Alaska. So Alaska is plentiful. Alaska got it all. Shout out to my people that live out in Alaska. We actually got Alaskan listeners. We got some people out in Alaska that listen to us.
Hi, you guys.
Shout out. Anyway, well, chicken, no foul weather for you today. Starting off pretty cold.
Right.
Y'all starting off pretty cold at 43 degrees. 43 degrees, but partly sunny. See, there's a silver lining and everything. It's Friday. You'll have a high of 64 today and partly cloudy, so a light jacket will go nice with your fit today. It's Fresh Friday, chicken. So enjoy. And that is your local weather report and random city. Chicken Alaska. How you feel about that, Steph?
Chicken Alaska. I mean, with 7 people, they shouldn't even named it.
Exactly. I don't know.
Because it sounded like it started out with chickens. And they done turned into humans.
Yeah, it's no.
Let me find out they over there mixing DNA in chicken Alaska.
There's no word for why they named it chicken. I don't know. Anyway, shout out to y'all out there in Chicken Alaska. Steph, let's go ahead and take this little musical break, and we'll come back because it's almost time for your late IBNX Radio.
Let's go, man. Wow. Yeah. We're gonna run with this one. Huh? Yeah. What's up? What it is, man? What's happening? Say what? Come on. You gotta ask yourself, what make you give it up? Will it be the cause, the money, or how a nigga talk? Or maybe how I dress, or how I dress you? Imported jeans for $100 dollar dude. Several bottles and buckets of ice, and you might just get a sip if you fucking tonight. Cause my life was your price, I ain't buying, but I'm showing if I flaws the right shit. I take one of you home, this I know. Instead of going through that process of elimination, tell me what the deal is. Tell me what I'm facing. Is it money make you drop that? Drinks make you drop that? How much time do I stand to lose in the process? Cause I ain't got it to give time, that is. If you come to the crib, know what time it is. It's time to drop that, make the thing pop back. Shorty, where you moving that thing, make me pop tag. Baby, won't you drop that? Money make it drop that. Cars make it drop that. The house make it drop that. That couch make it drop that. Chain make it drop that. Plane make it drop that. This game make it drop that. Woman make it drop that. Bras make it drop that. Love make it drop that. Drugs make it drop that. Weed make it drop that. Street make it drop that. Streets make it drop that. This cat make it drop that. Chill. I see you flossing and I know you a punk bitch. Heard you drop that chain when they show you that punk bitch. A certified vibe and a recognizable voice, but I'm worth a couple more million than you and your boys. Cause I got a swagger that you can't pay for. Solicit junkie for hit, but I can't pay for it. For the next man to pay you, date you, take you out shopping, trick money on trips, and don't try to stop it. After a couple shots of vodka, I'm all in your cockpit. On top, you're eating food off your knob. Cause I'm a consistent home run hitter. Todd Hilton and Coors Field, the gorgeous nigga. Got your game out of book, out borders, nigga. Got these boots off a boat, damn party sugar. And yes, I'm bragging, just a little flash. Cause I know a little flash make a girl act nasty and drop that. Money make it drop that. Cars make it drop that. The house make it drop that. The couch make it drop that. Chain make it drop that. Plane make it drop that. This game make it drop that. Woman make it drop that. Bras make it drop that. Love make it drop that. Drugs make it drop that. Weed make it drop that. Street make it drop that. Streets make it drop that. This cat make it drop that. Chill. Shorty got dreams and he got a few things. He got a business, 3 cars, and a private plane. And this the main that she wanna show her daddy, but she only in the caddy cause she inherited a fatty. Thanks, mom, for hooking up with Papa and making the daughter to go crazy for shiny things she can't afford. Get a bottle and a watch shorty drop them drawers, and this the type of broad that I ignore. Cause I wanna see who really dropping dollars. If it ain't about the money, homeboy, don't holler. I'm from the place where they breed them soldiers, military state, VA boy, hit the exposure. I need the exposure, the little compact explosion. Chirp at your hoes and they open and close quick. I pipe your chick and make it spin. I'm Rashid with the belt and I guarantee to win. Drop that. Money make it drop that. Cars make it drop that. The house make it drop that. The couch make it drop that. Chain make it drop that. The plane make it drop that. This game make it drop that. Woman make it drop that. Bras make it drop that. Love make it drop that. Drugs make it drop that. Weed make it drop that. Street make it drop that. Streets make it drop that. This cat make it drop that. Chill.
it is. It's about that time. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. Eastern Standard Time anyway. And you didn't make it into your job, and that means that your ass is late. It's a Friday. You think, man, I got paid. I got direct deposit. I got paid last night. So guess what?
Oh, yeah?
Your
ass is late.
That's right. You know, I ain't going in on time. You was drinking all night. You went to that $10 open bar at Orm last night, and now your ass is late. I don't know what you've been thinking, man. You're not that smart. You're not that smart. They know that it's the first of the month. They've been waiting for you. They was waiting, sitting right there, and they looking you in the face, and they said, your ass is late. Say it, your ass is late. I'm thinking your ass is late. Say your ass is late. Your ass is late. It's the first of the month, and then your ass is late. You tried to make it work, man. Your ass is late. They ain't think you was gonna make it, and your ass is late. You got the direct deposit, then your ass is late. Then you wanna spend the money, say your ass is late. I used to go shopping on Friday, but your ass is late. And now they hear me talk that stuff, say your ass is late. You better think it through now. Your ass is late. Do you really want a job, man? Your ass is late. Do you wanna come to work? Say your ass is late. You thinking it's the last day, man? Your ass is late. So take this pink slip, man.
Your ass.
Your ass late. As I wipe the sweat from my brow, and I look over this staff, I notice that your seat is empty. Now you know that you were supposed to make it in today at 8 o'clock. You know you on probation, right? And if you was late again, this will be your last paycheck. Well, I guess you're going out with a bang. As well, look over the miles and sit. It ain't right for you, sir. Your ass is late. Where I'm from, that's a double entendre. Because you was late to work, and now you out of luck. You ain't got no job, because your ass is late. Hey, man. Your step full deaconess on us in this joint. Rocking and everything. Like. Grandma used to rock on the pew. Grandma's hands. I need to play some Bill Withers. Grandma's hands used to clap on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands used to ache sometimes and swell. Grandma's hands used to hand me a piece of candy. She said, "Man, don't you whip that boy. What you want to spank him for? He ain't got no apple, and I don't have grandma anymore. When I get to heaven, I'll look for grandma's hands."
Tyler Perry played that in A Family That Prays.
He did. I got so excited.
Yeah. And every time it comes on and I actually hear it with the music behind it, like, I'm so dramatic. I just bust out in tears. This ugly cry.
I love it.
I just don't know why.
Grandma's hands. Shout out to Pops. Pops put me on this all sorts of music. I love Bill Withers for that reason alone. Anyway, man, yeah, we got some wildlife news. Let's get They gonna have to tear you down out there.
Good morning, y'all. Sorry.
Wildlife news, man. So listen, this is pretty funny. It wasn't that funny, but y'all think that the bearded lady is only at the circus.
Whoa.
And only in human life. But look at this. Veterinarians have been left baffled after a female lion suddenly sprouted a mane at an American zoo. Bridget, an 18-year-old African lioness living at the Oklahoma City Zoo, began to develop the usually masculine trait in March of last year. The cause of the shaggy growth around the lion's jaw is so far unexplained. Although zoo staff said they were analyzing blood samples in an attempt to solve the mystery. After a while, it became obvious to everybody that Bridget was developing something a little different, Gretchen Cole said, an associate veterinarian at the zoo at ABC. She told ABC News. So, it looks like the bearded lady is a real thing, even in the Wild Kingdom. The bearded lioness. If you saw this picture, she got a full beard.
Whoa.
Yeah, she got a full beard. I need to put that picture up of the bearded lioness. And that's y'all wildlife news, man. It actually happened. Oklahoma Zoo, y'all got the bearded lioness. Wow. We'll be back. Morning coffee swig.
Guns, I bust them. Problems with my wife, don't discuss them. Coops and lead jets, I lust them. Fingerprints, I dust them. Recent address. Stuck you for your stash in your pissy mattress. Your mom's an actress, didn't want to show me the safe. It's okay, she was on anyway. I display. Hot 97 round ready. Cop Mac 11 line steady. Like Tevin Campbell, I'm ready to do what I do continuously. You can be as good as the best of them, but as bad as the worst. So don't test me. You better move over. You can be as good as the best of them, but as bad as the worst. So don't test me. You better move over. 96 catalog. Caesarea de Janeiro. Big Mama Queen B. Mafioso, notorious, well known Frank White.
Hey, man, I got y'all. I know y'all rocking in the car right now.
That ain't right.
I know they rocking. They're like,
You're already late. Might as well
Lost
get
their
it out
mind.
your system. What in the world?
Lost their everlasting mind.
Good
just now.
morning, y'all.
Good morning, man. Good morning.
Nathan
Morning,
says
Coffee Swig. Hey, listen to that playlist. Hey, listen to that playlist. As soon as this song comes on, oh, that's my song.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. Welcome. Morning, Coffee Swig. So every day I'm going to tell you something I'm thinking about, I saw, something I'm feeling, you know. And it's Fresh Friday, so this is going to be like a Fresh Friday edition right here, what I'm thinking about. And it's called The Edge. So let me tell you what got me on the edge today. Steph, what had me on the edge today?
What happened?
Fresh Friday edition. Sneakerheads. I am a child of hip-hop. I am hip-hop. Rap is something you do. Hip-hop is what we are. Culture. And part of the culture is the fashion. And I am a certified sneakerhead. You actually going to see that change. I'm probably going to put more. People don't know how many pairs of sneakers I actually got. Because I had somebody ask me one time, because the brand, I'm suited and booted in my brand. So they see me, and somebody saw me in some sneakers one time. I was like, you own sneakers?
Right.
And I laughed, because it's like being the hip-hop artist that I am, and being the soul of hip-hop that I am. It was funny. But let me tell y'all, sneakerheads, fake sneakerheads out there. Just because all you wear is Jordans don't make you a sneakerhead. That make you a Jordan head. That's about it. That don't make you a sneakerhead. Sneakerheads wear sneakers. You might have a pair of Jordans. You might got a pair of Vans, Elises, Adidas, Diodors, Etonics. What else is out there? Got some Sauconys out there, some Ruse. Got a pair of them. What else we got out there? Some Felines, the drug dealer specials though, the originals. Them in the First Grand Hills. The rest of them, I don't know about that. Yeah, the Grand Hills. Yeah, the Grand Hills. What else? The LA Gears when they first came out with the lights on them. The LA Gears with the lights for the adults. That was dope. I gotta get me. I want to bring them back. They stopped selling them after because the criminals had them and they was running from the cops and they got caught with the lights on it. So people started taking the lights out of them. They didn't think about it. You just follow the lights. It was so stupid.
Right.
Ewins. I remember I was the first one with the Ewins in our area. Shout out to the company that bought them and brought them back out. The Barclays. You said the Barclays? Yeah, Barclays was hard. Who else? Just joints out there. It's joints. Air Max. Some people, it was a whole Air Max day. I think Air Max day was last month. But sneakerheads, I say all that to say that to be a true sneakerhead, you got to get into the sneakers. Clean your sneakers, clean your shoestrings with your hands and with a toothbrush. I still clean my shoes with a toothbrush. Like back in the day. I still clean it with a toothbrush and a rag. Getting into it. So that would make me. I just think about. I hear people talking about they sneakerheads, but all they buy is Jordans, and I'm like, I don't really make you a sneakerhead, dog. Like you like Jordans. That's about it.
Right.
Let's leave it at that. Don't come over here on this side talk about you as a sneakerhead and that you fresh. Cause buying a pair of Jordans and a white T-shirt is not an outfit. I want to let y'all know that too. That's not an outfit. That don't make you fresh. You just got a new pair of sneakers. And your jeans still dirty. So I don't. So I don't know. Freshness is. It take a little effort to be fresh. Take a lot of effort actually to stay fresh. Take a little effort to be fresh. Take a lot of effort to stay fresh. That's really how that goes. Sneakers, man. It's Friday. We keep it loose. We ain't gonna keep. I ain't give you nothing of my heavy stuff today. Let's just talk about sneakers. Love sneakers. And you know what? I have never owned a pair of Jordans. Actually, I take that back. Except the ones. I had the ones back in the day.
Oh yeah.
The first pair. But I never got, because people used to skip school to get the new Jordans, or their parents would take them to the mall to get Jordans before they brought them to school. So they'd be late to school so they can get the new shoes. I'm like, where? I need to know where all of those people are. I want to follow with all the people that I remember. I know where one person is, but I need to know all. It was none of my people. It was never none of my friends. Our parents was like, please, please, what? You crazy? But the people that used to skip school or come late to school so they could get the Jordans before they came to school, that has to be a good study to find out where those people are, because the mentality that they were being taught then. Yeah. Did they grow out of it on their own, or did they just perpetuate that and now they got kids and they teach them the same stupid stuff? I want to know. Some people shouldn't be able to have kids, but never mind. I was just. But yeah, J's is cool, but I never really owned a pair. But I seen recently the Elevation joints. I don't know if you've seen them with the fly knit, the black ones and the gray ones. Hard. But sneakers have changed, Steph. And it's because of the aftermarket. People been selling sneakers for $700, $1,000, $1,500, like on the black market or aftermarket, and so Nike was like, "What? Y'all paying that?" So now sneakers is $300 in the store, $200 in the store. I can't. It's hard for me to bring myself to do it. And them Elevations is $170, so I got to think about it. I got to think about it. But I like the gray. I like the gray ones. Gray ones are hard. The black ones are hard, but the gray ones might be hard. Anyway, for the summer. So that's what it is. What's got me on edge, man? You not a sneakerhead if you just got a bunch of Jordans. Beat it. Go ahead and really get into your sneakers. Be real. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back with the local Swig and your ATL Weather Report.
Life comes at us fast. One thing that gives us comfort is knowing that someone is there when you need them. Well, at Pleasant Hills Insurance, that's our promise to our clients. Call 770-910-7460 today or visit our website at pleasanthillsinsurance.com for your free, no obligations quote on retirement and life insurance. Many of the large agencies have turned their back on the retired workforce. At Pleasant Hills Insurance, if others can't qualify you, very often we can. Pleasant Hills Insurance proudly provides options for preconditions. So call 770-910-7460 or visit pleasanthillsinsurance.com today for your free, no obligations quote on retirement and life insurance. Pleasant Hills Insurance. We're here when you need us.
And now we are back for your Atlanta local Swig. That place with the burgers in Atlanta? Yeah, it's called That Burger Spot.
That Burger Spot.
Stop in and try one of our traditional beef, turkey, and chicken, or one of our veggie burgers. Yep, the home of the South's tastiest burgers. Burgers are made with fresh, never frozen Angus beef. Perfectly seasoned patties will leave you ultra satisfied. Don't eat beef? No worries. We've got you covered too. Veggie burgers. Listen, be happy. What are you waiting for? We even have treats. So listen. This is what I want to tell y'all about their burgers. No, seriously. The burgers are at least 4 inches high.
What?
Every burger.
That look like a cardiac arrest waiting to happen.
Don't listen to Jason, y'all. Go to that.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
burger spot.
Go to that burger spot.
That burger spot. If you were looking for one of those burgers that you see on television that have 8 patties and beef and chicken and egg and lettuce and tomato and Parmesan cheese and mustard.
Just ask for a knife and fork. You gonna eat that burger with a knife and fork.
And another set of hands.
For real. But if I had another set of hands, I'd not go eat a burger with it.
I want you guys to try this place. Please try it for me. If you haven't tried it yet, or if you've already tried it, let us know how it is, because I've only seen burgers like this on television. I've never seen a burger like this in real life.
Yeah, I need to
never.
See. That's crazy.
Yeah, one of the burgers is one with a big slice of overtly sized bacon with a huge onion ring, 2 eggs, cheese, 3 patties on these big, delicious, buttery type of buns. Yeah, this is stacked at least 4 inches high.
That's crazy.
I need you guys to go and check that out. Check that out today. Today's Friday. Go and get you a burger, some fries. I don't eat burgers, so I could do a turkey burger, or I'll probably do a veggie burger. I don't eat veggie burgers, so I'll probably do no burger, but I'll do the fries and watch somebody eat a big sloppy burger. Nothing wrong with a big sloppy burger. It's a lot of beef going on, so yeah, we'll do burgers. That spot, it's called literally That Burger Spot, THAT Burger Spot. That is at 723C Highway 138 Southwest Riverdale, Georgia, 30274. That is Riverdale, Georgia. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Friday and Saturday, the weekends are open from 11 a.m. to midnight. Again, that is 723C Highway 138, Southwest, Riverdale, Georgia.
I gotta go there today, so Riverdale.
Stop over there and get a burger.
I just might.
You talk about a cardiac. This is look like a cardiac love.
Fall in love.
Fall in love with the burgers. This is
wonder they on the top list.
You can get a free. They are, and you can get a free burger if you purchase the 6 combo meal. So I'm not sure how that works, but they have something like they're running a special right now. You can also order their burgers and stuff online. They have, of course, they have more than just burgers, but I would want to go for the burgers. Any spot that I'm referred to, if it's a steak spot, I want the steak. If it's seafood, you get the seafood.
People be going to seafood restaurants and order spaghetti.
I'd
be like, what's wrong with you?
They don't specialize in spaghettis.
What's wrong with you?
Spaghetti. So no, try the burger spot. It's called That Burger Spot, right here in Riverdale, Georgia. Today, let me give you a couple of their reviews. Katrina says it is perfection. That was only 5 days ago. Tiffany says everything is and always good and hot. I love the chopped and screwed with Creole fries. Tastes good, and the burger was humongous. Wow. So even the customers are saying, all right, we wanted to try it, but we don't need all of that, which is a good thing. Let's see how this burger spot started. Burger spot marries 2 enjoyable pastimes, dining and music. On the food side of things, the chefs cook up a variety of burgers like the Fresh Prince, a beef patty decorated with sauteed onions, provolone, and topped with barbecue sauce as the dishes come out. Speakers are filled with dinner and classic and modern hip hop and R&B music. So you're not just going in there. This is an experience. This is a thing. So it's a casual, laid-back dining venue that serves burgers and plays classic and modern-day funk and hip-hop music. So y'all chilling.
Yeah, that sound like the hangout. You
Yeah.
You ever watch Saved by the Bell and they had that
yes.
spot. Every one of those shows had like a spot that they went. That was called the Max.
A spot that looked like the Varsity.
Yeah. Why we ain't never had no? I want one.
We got the Varsity.
I ain't going to Varsity.
I ain't like the. I would never report about that.
Right, we going.
So yeah, now we got the weather.
It's time for ATL weather and other random.
Great morning, Atlanta, and happy Fresh Friday. Feeling fresh. Hope you're feeling fresh. Atlanta, we started off mostly cloudy today. It might have a little sun peeking his head out a little bit. 72 degrees. Currently still holding at 72. But here we go again. Slight chance of rain around lunchtime. Soggy burgers at lunchtime, man. If you like to sit out on the patio, about a 40% chance. So it's gonna rain in one of y'all neighborhoods. I don't know whose, but it's gonna rain. So if you like me, you drive all throughout the city. You get to see where it rains sometime. I pull in and be like, oh, it rained over here. I ain't get none of that. I was over there. I ain't get no rain. That's right. So anyway, if you got any plans this evening, it may get rained out. We have a high of 86 today, but there is chances of raining this evening. So I don't know if Kiss at the Movies is going to go down. I'm supposed to be in Riverdale hosting Kiss at the Movies this evening. So we'll see what happens. Guess we better not complain, though, Atlanta. Better not complain. Because I don't know if you like me, you got to have some foresight. And you know when it get hot in the A, hot and dry, it stay hot. And then you be complaining about it's too hot. Them the people I hate. The people that complain about being cold and about it hot. Listen, you better figure out something. You gotta figure out something. So it's gonna be really warm, mostly cloudy, and it might rain on your head. Just be satisfied, Atlanta. That's all I gotta say. Just be satisfied. Anyway, our random city weather report. Our random city weather report comes from Chicken, Alaska, y'all. Chicken head. Chicken head. That's right. Chicken, Alaska. They actually got a sign They got a sign. It says, "I got laid in Chicken, Alaska." And they got a sign outside of Chicken, Alaska. "I got laid in Chicken, Alaska." Yep, it's an egg and it say, "I got laid." Anyway, chicken head. Chicken is a community founded on gold mining. Is one of the few surviving gold rush towns in Alaska. The population was 7 at the time of 2010 census. 7. That is a small family. 7 people. Down from 17 in 2000. So that is not progress. 10 of y'all fools decided I ain't doing this no more. However, usually year-round, there are 17 inhabitants. Usually they keep a strong 17. Like, dog, I know I'm gonna do 17. I throw a party in Chicken, I'm at least gonna have 17. At least. Let's just call it 15 because 2 of them might be sick. Let's do that. 17 inhabitants. Due to mining, Chicken's population peaks during the summer. So I guess they're still doing. So that sounds like a trip, man. Cause I want to take a trip like that. I want to take those kind of trips. You go somewhere other than the exotic places, if you quote unquote, or one of the islands or whatever. Some of them, go see America, man. Go to Wyoming where they did the listening party for Kanye yesterday, and see what's going on. Said it's one of the richest places too. That's what somebody said. Out there, rich people live out there. Anyway, Chicken, no foul weather for you today. No foul weather to you today. Starting off pretty cold. You're now at 48 degrees. So you're rising a little bit. Partly sunny. You'll have a high of 64 today. 64. So, that's that good weather. For real. At 64, you can still kind of dress. You can get fly. Like that's why I like the fall, because you can put on a couple layers and separate the men from the boys. 64. Partly cloudy, put on a jacket with your fresh fit. So it is Fresh Friday, Chicken. Enjoy. Chicken head. Saying chicken. This chicken head. Anyway, let's get into our top swig. Steph, what you got for us today?
Oh my God. 50 and Ja Rule are back in the news as rivals yet once again.
I love it.
You guys remember back in the day, or when I say back in the day, that mean about 5, maybe 8 years, 5 to 8 years ago. 50 and Ja Rule had a beef. It's officially old. And it's old enough so that we can vote about it. Okay, well, guess what? That beef is now back again when Ja Rule decided to come out of the woodwork yesterday and say, guess what? I know you guys are enjoying the beef between Drake and Pusha T. However, I think Loose Change is the best diss record of all time. Loose Change was the diss record that Ja Rule put out about 50 Cent.
You high. Like, he high. Like, stop it. Why did he do that?
What?
Why?
You mean?
Why did you do that? Because 50 will put out a new song.
50 put
How about
out
you today?
Video. He did. He put out a bunch of stuff about him. 50 Cent, exactly. 50 Cent responded immediately. First of all, it took him a little time to wake up. So even I was looking like, let me keep checking. I find myself looking for the beef, y'all. I don't know what is going on, but I am looking for the beef. Between
You's an instigator.
I am definitely not, but I ain't missing none. 50 Cent responded back and was like, dude, I ruined your career. I am the reason that you drive Uber. Yeah, that was shots. I mean, a lot of shots. I like Ja Rule, though. A lot of people, stopped listening to Ja Rule because he said so much hurtful things about, Rule. I like Ja Rule. I still like Ja Rule. I just think now he's overstepping his boundaries. When I say overstepping his boundaries, I mean like he's just going too far. He actually tweeting back to what 50 Cent said. Like, why wake him?
Yes.
Somebody commented under what Ja Rule said and was like, shh, keep it down. 50 may hear you.
Yeah. Just leave it alone.
And just leave it.
Just leave it alone. No. It's Ja Rule. From us to you. Shut up. That's all.
Oh.
Shut
I
up.
like Rule.
It's cool, but just be quiet.
I just don't like what he's doing right now.
You
This
just
ain't got nothing to do with you.
You don't have the energy.
This ain't got nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
He might do. He ruined that man's career at the height of his career.
Correct.
That means he had a lot of stuff
Left
in him. He got time.
See, he got music left.
Yes, he want to put his music out. And I'm one of the ones that want to hear it because I like, that raspy. I can't breathe. I need an inhaler tone.
I'd rather him just go ahead and sing.
No.
I'd rather be on you.
Right. Ain't no singing going on with the Rue.
But yo, think about that. They used to kill Rue for all the singing, and look at all the rappers singing now.
You know what? That's facts.
They used to kill Rue, but it started with Nelly. They used to kill him with that. They used to kill with Nelly with the harmonizer and stuff, and then look at all the rappers. It's Nelly.
Everybody's singing or trying to sing with the auto tune. It started with
So y'all better give Nelly his love.
T-Pain changed the game.
Better give Nelly his love, dog.
They don't like giving T-Pain, the love he deserved. But
him too.
I think T-Pain, he's one of my favorite artists anyway. But I think T-Pain kind of changed the game when it came to that. Kanye West, he had a listening party for his new album. I want to give you guys a snippet if I can.
Really?
Yeah.
She gonna play something?
Yeah, I'm gonna play y'all a little something.
She gonna play a piece of this Kanye right here.
Niggas is savage. Niggas is monsters.
That's it. That's enough of
Okay,
that.
so the way that started out was not planned.
She thought she had the clean version.
I thought I had the clean version. My
Ninjas.
bad.
He said ninjas. He said ninjas.
Yeah,
He said ninjas. He said
Don't
ninjas.
even-
He said ninjas.
Don't
He said
listen to the
ninjas.
record.
He said ninjas. He said ninjas. He said ninjas.
But as far as I was listening to the one song that he have out now, I like it.
He's got 7 songs on the record. They did a listening party out in
What
Wyoming.
is him and Pusha thinking with these 7 songs?
Is
this
Kanye's
subliminal?
idea. It's Kanye's idea.
Tiana Taylor got 7 songs? Is it 777? Lucky us?
So he said he felt something about the 7 songs. He said he felt it's a godly number. He said he felt something about that 7.
You know what? I can't take anything away from his music, but this man really needs some help. He needs some help.
Hey man, they said that about Edison. Although Edison didn't create it, it was the black man that never mind.
That never got his shine for it.
Never mind.
That's cool. That's all right.
I could go on for days about that.
I ain't mad about it. Anybody else mad about it? Y'all mad about it?
But what else you got? It's Kanye in Wyoming. I saw Hurricane out there. Hurricane Dave took mad pictures. I don't know if he was supposed to, but it's all on his Instagram. He took a picture with Nas. Chris Rock was out there. Who else he said they was out there? Noah, the actor that played in Superbad. He was out there. Jonah Hill. Who else was out there? Of course, 2 Chainz and Cudi. I saw Terrence J in the picture out there. So he invited people, special people from the media, to come out to a listening party yesterday in Wyoming. Media and industry folks. But he had shirts, he had hats that said Kanye West listening party Wyoming, May 31st, 2018. It's all smart. It was so dope to be. I was like, that's dope. You got commemorative hats and shirts. I was like, man.
Not impressed.
You know how expensive them hats gonna be?
I don't care.
People gonna buy them hats.
I'm not impressed. I wouldn't buy now shirt.
I want a hat.
Hat. None of the shenanigans.
I'm telling you, it's
Kanye
dope.
can miss me. He owed me a public apology. And I mean that very personally.
Kanye,
like dead serious.
You need to tweet it. Tweet it to him.
And is.
Tweet him today.
You owe me a public apology.
I'm gonna do it right now.
In order for me to feel like I can open you back into the barbecue.
Okay.
Yeah, we the delegation has spoken, and right now you are not allowed at the barbecue.
There it is.
You will be held out of this thing. Okay, so Melania Trump, she took to Twitter, much like her husband, and said, and then we're talking about the first lady of the entire world. I mean, the U.S. She says, I see the media is working overtime speculating where I am and what I am doing. Rest assured, I'm here at the White House with my family, feeling great and working hard on behalf of the children and the American people. Girl, who asked where you was at?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Ain't nobody thinking
Who's
about
responsible for asking where the president's wife was? Melania. Who's responsible for that?
Well, I think people do.
Where was she at when they was doing that tweet for her? Hello.
Yeah, nobody cares where you are.
Nobody cares where you are because you never speak up for anything. And this is my thing with that. The reason that I even chose to bring that up is like all of the things that we have going on in the world right now. She ain't spoke about none of them.
Truth.
None of the police brutality, none of the school shootings, nothing. Only thing you've spoken about is your husband's affairs And you spoke once and said, "Oh, I'm still going to be here with him, side by side with him," and you look petrified to say that. She needs to stay out of the media eyes because she cannot change her expression. Yeah. I don't know if it's too much cosmetic surgery or what have you, but Shorty can't even change the way her face looks. It looks afraid at all time. I'm like, blink 1 if you are afraid. Blink 2 for help. Blink 3 that you're good. Like, what's good with you? I don't understand. I'm so embarrassed at the first lady in number 45.
Hating on you.
Yeah, they are both a mess. Nigerian author scores one of the highest book deals in history, includes a 7-figure movie deal. This is next to Black Panther. Yeah, 24-year-old Anaja Beauty. Her name is Tommy. She just scored one of the biggest book deals in history, which includes a 7-figure movie deal. Her book, The Children of the Blood and Bone, is a fantasy series, which, as she describes, as Black Panther, but with magic.
I guess you gotta attach yourself to some winning formula.
So this book, The Children of the Blood and Bone, is the first book out of 3. So she began writing the book series while she was teaching in Brazil and became infatuated with the Nigerian mythology, and says that it's an integral part of her trilogy. For all the reasons that we love Black Panther, she said she believed that we will love The Children of the Blood and Bone too. So that's I'm happy for her. She's going places. 7 figures for a book. 7 figures for a movie is everything, but she only have 3 books. So I'm a little bit like,
get it.
Yeah. Speaking of Black Panther, so I know you guys probably seen this video of this guy scaling a 4-story building. From the bottom to the top. As this 4-year-old kid, he's hanging off the balcony. He's holding on for dear life. And it's his parent obviously is right visibly next to him. So you're looking at it, you're just like, just grab the baby. Grab him by the shirt and hold on, because ain't like the shirt gonna rip off of him, and just hurry up and snatch him up.
I didn't understand that either. They were holding the baby.
By the hand.
By the hand.
And the man, I think, at that point, sometimes your body will lock. So if he was like holding them, or he can just kind of feel, if I move, it's over with. And once you hold your breath and lock in at a certain position, your body shut down. So I can kind of understand, but then again, it took that man to come from the bottom at the ground level where everybody is in a panic and screaming and whooping and hollering, and he starts to climb up the building. They were calling him Spider-Man. He climbed up 4 stories, scaled in like 6 seconds or less. Like, you talk about American Ninja Warrior.
He was moving.
He was definitely superheroic. He went up, grabbed the baby, slung the baby to safety. And like I say, a lot of people are looking at it like, dude, you were right there. How come you didn't save your own child? Or were you literally dangling the baby for attention? Like, what was your antennas doing? Like, how?
What was your antennas when the baby was hanging off the building?
But children do that, and they of course, everybody's putting a lot of blame on
I still don't understand how this baby got on the side of his baby. Because that,
but
you said the baby was 4?
Baby was 4. Mm-hmm.
That baby looks smaller than 4.
He looks smaller than 4. That's fact. But children do that. Children will jump out of your sight for 1 second and jump into the most craziest. You just like, how you get tangled up in the chair? Why you at the bottom of a 4-legged chair, and now you completely tangled around it like a hair rubber band?
I was like that.
Just in everything.
As an adult, I still get up on that.
You know what? We're gonna get an ADD specialist over here.
As an adult.
God knows him, not me. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Buffalo Wild Wing gives a homeless man free wings for a year, a hotel room, and a gift card after an employee writes a hateful message on his receipt. Yeah.
The employee wrote a hateful message to the homeless man? Mm-hmm. So the homeless man was in there buying something?
No, the homeless man was outside. And it wrote, for homeless, FUCK, let's sit plus get gross. It read on another part of the receipt, I love you, was written. that he showed the message to the other customers. So 26-year-old Caitlin Winston, she came to his defense. She said, I was just like upset about it. Like, why would you do that? Especially, and he said, all of that, I'm homeless. I don't have anywhere to live. And she was like, it just really upset me. That's what she told the news station when she was interviewed. She was like, all right, that's not okay with me. One, for someone to treat a customer like that, and let alone a customer in his condition. So what she did was, her and the regional manager Ray Rose, they both got together and they got the homeless man somewhere to live, got him a gift card, free wings for up to a year, and they took care of him. So that was some selfless humility right there. That was a perfect demonstration of it, because seeing something like that, she could have turned a blind eye to it and didn't have to say anything, because I mean, really truly, that's his problem. But as a selfless humility, I would have done the same thing. I don't need a whole crowd of people around me, and I don't need nobody telling me, girl, get away from that man. He crazy. Most homeless people are not crazy. Stop acting like they are more dangerous than the stray animals that we see.
The person that's sitting next to you anyway.
Right.
Your coworker.
Right. That's more dangerous than anything. Exactly. So shout out to them for doing that. That was a real selfless act of selfless humility. So that's it for my news today on this Friday. Go out and check out that good old burger spot, and we got coffee talk coming up for you guys.
Coffee talk.
So stay tuned.
Light work today.
Very light work. See, we love what we do. So when we love what we do, things just flow.
I've been X Radio. Morning Coffee Swig.
A nigga be blowing, spitting this game. Coming up on you from the south, the ATLians ain't changed. Cooler than most players claim to be. A nigga that from the A-Town C, the home of the Bay Cat Bow. Cameron road in other city streets, enough of the morality. Fantasy, but we speak not fiction. You been pulling your guards, looking at Jerry Curls, you bitches. Every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point. Kicking a freestyle every now and then, but mostly after joint. See, I smoke good, cause see it go good with them flows. Why? The nigga that B.I.G. like Tony Rich, nobody knows why. But me and my folks, cause y'all niggas jokes like the Joker. I'm sick of these black ass rappers like I'm tired of holding folks.
I really know how it feels to be stressed out when you're face to face with your adversity. I really know how it feels to be stressed out. We're gonna make this thing work out eventually.
Yo, I ain't one to complain, but this thing's in the game.
What's your name?
Consequence, I'm tight, burnt like flames.
And why's that?
American dream, they got this ghetto kid in the fiend.
Don't stress that, cause it's not in your bloodstream, your whole being comes from greatness to remember. Chase Long got you caught in the storms of December, and brothers on the block packing nines like September. Change the situation, keep the pockets all slender.
Yo, I be on the avenue where they be acting brand new. I'm splurging on these Reebok joints for shorty boo.
All of a sudden, I saw these two kids frontin', talking out their joints, but they wasn't saying nothing. My hand was on my coolie, they was acting unruly.
Say
Yo, word up, yo, I was tight, caught up, but I swallowed my pride to let that nonsense ride. Because the positive, it seems that negative
Yo,
die.
we was at the dice game, making these cats look silly. Slamming, steady running off at the willy.
I had my cash mix, my rent loop with my play dough. I gotta see so loose, so all my girls I blow. Shook those shits in my palm, let them hit the flow. Kept my eyeball scoping for them pigs popo. I got to go on the app, see my parole by four. But I got a steady freak, these boys like JoJo.
And I was doing it till I met Ice Spike the mic. One road, they had my pockets dirtier than Sprite.
Yo, I know the feeling. When you feeling like you're feeling, you be having good thoughts, but the evils be revealing, and the stresses of life can take you off the right path. Jealousy and envy tends to infiltrate your staff. We gotta hold it in so we can move on past all adversities, so we can get through fast.
I really know how
frame is Kodak black. Give it through my contacts with a poultry scrap. Workers get pistol smacked. The switch hitting Queens niggas liquid sauce spitting. We're raw puppy, and now your first love is thrills. Your vision of the mills got crushed like hey lover. Try to rise to the top, you just couldn't recover. And all I want is my laceration of the pie. To get this whipped cream before the water runs dry. Niggas flat dancing, yo, I don't know why. You're sick and snitching. She got you cruising to the pokey like Smokey. The stuff you trying to 3-second homie. Well, I be trying to get star status like Shinobi. So we can build a dynasty just like the Kobe. And all I want is the world to know my Steve. These money hungry niggas is 730. And got me stressed out like the frog MC.
me twisted, baby. Girl, you got me. Go ahead, do your Keith Sweat. Go ahead.
Baby, I know.
You got me twisted.
Baby, I love you so.
Shout out to
But
Keith Sweat.
you don't feel like I do.
1996. That's on the top Billboard. He was on top 100 for that song, Twisted. I think I'd be confused about Keith Sweat's era. Like I don't know why I put him further back than that. But every time I look at the list and I be like, oh, that. Well,
It was just now.
I felt like it was an oldie then when it was playing. I'm like, yeah, we playing some Keith Sweat. It's throwback. But
I think Drake is going to be in that same category of what we thought it was older than what it really is, because Drake make music for everybody. See, our parents listened to Keith Sweat. Well, my parents did. They listened to Keith Sweat and all this. Who was it? Keith Sweat and Johnny Gill and Whitney Houston. When they was listening to them, it sounded old then, and that was because it was
a brand new
timeless.
record.
It was timeless music.
So it's time to sit around the table. We don't have no crumpets, no coffee cake. Pull up your coffee mugs
Sipping with the pinkies up.
and have a little coffee talk. It's Fresh Friday, y'all. It's Friday.
Friday.
So, happy Friday to y'all.
Friday. Happy Friday is originally by Sir Charles. Sir Charles.
Sir Charles?
It's Friday.
Get it.
We gon' party
Yeah.
and get my
Get it.
groove on. Get my groove on. That's my song right there. Sorry, y'all.
So today we're going to talk about it.
Oh.
It's been a musical week, man. We've been talking about music. We've been talking about beef. You know, Drake, well, Pusha T put out a new album. Drake had a reply, and then Pusha T sent back a body bag, and we'll see where it goes from there. Ja Rule, 50 Cent jumped in and playing. It's the first of the month, and we got a song for that.
Nicki Minaj snapped on Azealia Banks.
Come on, man. And this is Azealia Banks. Was it her birthday this week? I ain't care.
I don't know.
It's ironic the people we talk about, their birthday was this week, because I got another birthday today. I'm going to tell you.
Remy Ma, Nicki.
Yep. We'll tell you. So, today, on our coffee talk, it's Friday. We keep it light. We be having some serious, some good, in-depth conversations. This is in-depth, but it's light. We talk about the music process, and we talk about hip-hop. We talk about the music process. For those who don't know, Steph is a writer. I am a writer and performer myself. I ain't performed forever, but
I think I'm
hip-hop
just
anyway.
scared too. I'm scared to like it. I'm scared to get on stage
And
and
like it?
everybody like me, and I like it too, and I like
You gon-
them back
Definitely a drug.
enough to do it anyway. Yeah, I
Definitely
kind of
a
feel good at that. I be
So-
sold my soul.
So what we talking about? We talked about how iTunes ruined, in my opinion, the album. People just started getting I purchased that song, or they skimmed through it and I like number 9, I like number 2, and you ain't listen to 1 through 9, or you ain't listen to 1 through 22. Whatever the songs are. Some people putting out too much music. That's 2 albums. Don't do that no more. But all of this, there's a process to all of this. There's a writing process. And I said, we never really got into that. So my writing process, let me tell you what my writing process for the last couple of albums, especially my first album, I wrote the whole thing in the car, Steph.
What?
Driving. But this one, when I could type or do voice to text, I literally wrote it while driving. I used to, because my job used to send me all over the state of Virginia. And I used to have my composition book, which I still always have one with me. And I was writing these rhymes in the car driving. The song you heard today, Pop, Drop That, I wrote that in the car driving from south side to north side, back and forth from the studio.
Wow.
When I got to the house, that, and it was another one that I wrote I just sat in front of my house, sat in the car, and finished writing it. I don't know, does music sound better or it's just the way I do a lot of thinking in the car. So that's one of the writing things. We used to have writing exercises in the studio. Anybody that's listening remember this? It was more than just me. And this is what I miss when I went solo, super solo. All of us sitting around, and Lowe's would come in there and put on a beat and be like, y'all got 10 minutes. I got 15 minutes. Y'all got 5 minutes. And you play the beat, and everybody got to write 16. And then when the time is up, everybody got to stand up and spit it. And then nobody want to have the whack verse.
Right.
So everybody went super hard. That made everybody better, though. Because like, I know what he going to do. I know what he going to do. I think those writing exercises was one of the dopest. It's one of the things I remember. And it was the time. And it made us better because I find that the people that I work with in the studio after that, people that didn't come up like that, work much slower than I do. Or they just be in the studio forever, just waiting. Or they like to go to the studio and hang out. I hate that. Like, stop watching TV. Go in the studio, order food and some girls and all that. Me and the engineer. That's all I need. Me and the engineer. Let's get it out. Because I got other stuff to do, really. That's the other thing. I don't want to hang out in the studio all day because I got other stuff to do. If I'm going to do 5 songs, I do 5 songs.
It's my therapy. Like, I go into my own, when I get into like my musical mode, I'm completely submerged into my musical mode, period. That was my best friend as a child. My dad, he's in a band. He still plays music. My cousins, they sing. My other cousins, they rap. So like, I come from a very musical background. So I'm completely submerged. Like, I could stay in there all day and night if I'm not behind the mic in front of everybody. Now, if everybody leave and it's just me and the engineer, we can make some shake. We can make something happen.
So you don't like to perform with other people in the studio?
No.
Okay.
Well, I can write with other people in the studio and perform not behind the mic with the pressures, but
nice to get on the mic.
To actually have to be the one on the mic doing it over and then doing it over and doing it over. I never liked that part, but I think I do now. So here I am, 30-something odd years old, and I'm actually about to go back into the studio.
Oh, word?
And put my vocals down.
Word?
Yeah.
I want a verse.
Yeah.
I want a verse. Can I come in there after you get done? Can I come in there?
Yeah.
I can come in there later.
Yeah. It's one of them. It's a process of therapy. So when you spoke earlier about like not listening to the development of somebody's project through and through, that is a pet peeve of mine. Like, everybody that knows me knows I have to listen to the process from the beginning, because I need to know where you were mentally when you started, where you were, where you was going with this first song, this second song, the third song, the fourth. Like, I can't skip around your project because I can't give an opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of artists I don't have an opinion about because I haven't heard your body of work. Your body of work is from top to bottom, through and through. It's a complete album, and that goes back from T.I. and Lil Kim and all the, like, Tupac. His album told a story. I'm a story kind of person. You got to tell the story. So,
and sometimes music tells a story, even if you're not trying to piece the songs together. It musically sonically tells a story.
Exactly, it does.
And I like to do that
because you know what you've already did before, and you know the kind of album you're trying to put together. So that goes. I guess that's the difference between real artistry and actually just putting songs together and then say, well, this make a great album.
Yeah, all these
you know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
That's why we don't like a lot of the artists now.
Yeah,
it's because there's a bunch of crap there and put not crap. It's theirs, whatever. It's your art, but it's stuff you put together. There's no cohesive idea.
No,
it's no mood.
I don't feel like you stayed in the studio long enough to actually think about what you wanted to do and put any heart and feeling into it.
And record a song and be like, that's a good song, but it don't belong on this album.
Right.
Because I've done that before. Be like, it's a good song.
You can do
it
that.
just don't belong on this album.
Exactly.
Because I can listen to Southern Playlistic Cadillac Music, Outkast's first album, and it's a total different feel than ATLN's, which you played today. Yeah. And then ATLN's feels different from Stankonia.
Yeah.
Stankonia feels different than Aquemini and Love Below and Love Below, and Speaker Box they're all different feelings. Idlewild, total different feelings. It's still Outkast, but just the energy is a total different feeling. You can feel that they thought about that. Everything is the colors. Colors is important. The colors that you put on your album, the picture that you use, all of that stuff goes. It's
the name
cohesive.
of the songs.
Yeah, and people.
The title.
Kendrick Lamar, Damn and To Pimp a Butterfly. He was in two different mind states for both of those albums. You know, and Good Kid, Mad City, different, totally different mentality.
But see, he gave you so many different parts of his personality that if you skip something, now you don't know when Kendrick say, if I have to slap you, I'm going to make you look sexy. Like, because he will slap you. Y'all forgot that he will slap you. Don't forget. Let's not forget you could be slapped. Let's just rewind.
This is J-Boy's theme music.
You know what I'm saying?
Because J-Boy will slap you.
And make it look
all
sexy.
these jokes. I will slap you.
See what I'm saying? And people forget that. Like, there's different sides to people, and you know, it's being displayed through their artistry. And you got to start from their beginning body of work. Sci-Hi, perfect example. No, J. Cole, perfect example. J. Cole was like, no, Boosie.
See, so you got to put me on.
Okay, so Lil Boosie, he
came
out with CeeLo. CeeLo brought him out. So Boosie came out, you know, and he was hungry. He was broke, hungry, impoverished, and it was relatable because he wasn't shy about telling his story, and his voice had a connection to it, to where you soon as you hear him talking, he talking about something that's so profound that is what they coined him on, but that wasn't what he was talking about
when he started.
You know, that ain't nowhere near. But he was saying it, but you know, I didn't even think that would be what
his
people,
name,
and how people would, you know, reference that to him on most likely. But he had those tracks to where he talked about life, he talked about pain, he talked about struggle, talked about getting money, keeping money, taking care of the kids, what's going on in life, what's still going on in life, his health issues, depression issues, going up in the music, coming down in the music, y'all buying it, y'all stealing it. I'm not making no money. Okay, I am making money. I'm not making money.
That's all in the music.
I love this. I love that. I hate this. I hate that. But let's not forget that this is still going on in the world. So that's all in the music. But you will have to go back to the beginning of Boosie's career to even know that he even know any of this stuff. And a lot of people aren't good with articulating.
You saying no? Don't skip over that. You said that he knows even like the social issues.
Social
he
issues,
talks about that stuff. Okay.
Or just like about mental stress and mental struggles, and you know, real stuff that people can actually relate to, that you wouldn't think that a person you know, of his caliber would even know anything about. So you know, you wouldn't think that he would want to touch on diabetes. You don't think he know anything about diabetes. Okay, guess what? He got an album talking about it. You got people that's in jail, but you never understood incarcerated individuals that sold drugs. They didn't kill anybody. Yeah, drugs do kill people, but that's a choice and a decision that you have to make to put that pipe to your lip, smoke it. But you know, I'm just saying, like,
smoking like a hustler.
But that right, sorry you guys, that's my past. But like, even with that, he gives you this understanding of what it's like. Okay, this is a person that's being incarcerated, but that doesn't make them necessarily a bad person. So he's going to give you that essence as well. What I felt like when I was in there, with the remorse that I felt. Do I have remorse? Would I do it again if I had to? Or you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, he gonna give you that inside look on that part as well. And some people need that. Older people in general, I think older people need to go and listen to the younger generation's music as a body of work, because you'd be surprised who you like. Young Thug is one of them.
That's what I want. That's why I want to talk about it, because the other reason I want to talk about it, because I carry the torch for hip hop, of course, and it's an art form, and some people, it's the only genre that people stand in the crowd and look on stage and say, I can do that,
and can't do it,
and you don't even have the same energy, you don't have the skill. You know what I mean? It's
the reason why people standing there watching looking up on that stage at that person at that time. Anyway, you know, everybody can't do that. You may can tell your story, and you may be a motivational speaker. You make it tell your story,
You need-
and
need
you
to do
can
something
write,
else.
and it don't sound make a bit of lick of sense. And but somebody can put it on paper, edit it, and publish it, and you made a great author. And some
True.
people can write lyrics down and can't put a beat behind it, and now you're a great spoken word poet. And there are some people that can write their whole testimony down, and they can preach it.
So
And then there's some that can write it and sing it. And then there's some that can write it and spit it.
and that's the part, is that this we can't, and that's the other reason why I'm so passionate about it, because we throw away music. That's the other reason why we do these mixes, and we throw back to different eras, because good music is good music. And whether it's an R&B song or a hip hop song, but these songs, they impact our lives. It's a soundtrack to our lives. I was just telling Steph off air when Stressed Out came on. That's off the Beats, Rhymes, and Life album. Came out in 1996, and I could feel the emotion. I can remember listening to that song on my Walkman with my headphones. I can remember that. True.
The Walkman was the deal.
I had so that is. I say that because I want people to digest the music, and you ain't gonna like everybody. That's the thing. Everybody, you have who you like. Redman's Muddy Waters, Wise is a classic. Go back and listen to Muddy Waters. Why people talking about they hate Jay-Z for whatever reason. You caught on to Jay-Z late. You might not have heard Jay-Z until the New York record, but you need to go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt. Watch The Streets Is Watching. You know what I mean? Kind of see the progression from Hawaiian Sophie, and understand why I can use a Jay-Z lyric. I can talk in conversation using Jay-Z lyrics. You know what I mean? It's through your life, and how you can relate to different people. Just like some people. Let's talk about Pusha T. Since we was talking about it, some people don't like. They was like Pusha T talk about drug or whatever too much, but his music ain't for you. Pusha T make music for them for the hustlers that was doing that. Like, that's who he attached to. That's the people that was around him. That's who he making music for. They hear something he say and be like, yeah, and they attach to it. And
me personally, with Pusha T, I love Pusha T flow because he's aggressive, and I just like the fact that he's aggressive. I like DMX, and I like aggressive rappers because I know you ain't gonna lie.
And DMX, that was another one.
DMX was one
homeless.
of my DMX was one of my favorite. He's my dad's favorite. Like Trick Daddy, aggressive.
Yeah.
Dead wrong, but he's aggressive.
Dead wrong.
And it's dead wrong. He's dead wrong, and it sounds so great. And I'm listening to it anyway.
So you just gotta listen to the music.
I like the fact that, like I said, I like different parts of Pusha, but the whole crack ordeal with me and Push, I think Push could do a lot better than just speaking in the era of selling drugs and crack, because one, you're not there anymore. So if you're gonna let this be a learning experience, through your music, or if you're trying to show the ones that are still in the streets and show the hustlers something that you're doing different, because you know that there's only 2 ways to be in the game.
Dead or in jail. There's no way to get out.
It's only 2.
It's only a few, but he said, I just happen to be alumni. He says that in the lyrics.
What did you do to get out? What moves did you make to get out? I'm not asking you to speak like Jay-Z and write a Bible of how to be not poor.
How to
but,
switch it up. How to switch it up.
But if you're gonna switch the game up, at least speak in those terms. Be in your now. Don't be in the past. But he wasn't even a drug dealer either.
You gotta listen to Casket Drops.
I don't want to hear Casket Drop.
When the casket drop, they always talk about the consequence, especially when the casket drop, because that's when they man went to jail.
Yeah.
That's when they man.
It needs to be in more than one song. You dropped 7 songs talking about crack.
No, you gotta listen to the album. You gotta listen to it again.
I'm hating.
Because it's not about that.
I'm hating.
You gotta listen to that a little bit more. So listen to the music, digest the music, and there's a process to it. But we want to talk more about our personal processes and how we get into the music and why we did certain things. I'm gonna break down some of the records that on the last couple of albums. So we take a little break and we'll be back. I'm on the Coffee Swig, IBNX Radio.
Cooler than most players claim to be. Get it from the A-Town C, the home of the vacant vow. Cameron road in other city streets, enough of the morality, fallacy, but we speak non-fiction. People been pulling your guards, looking at Jerry Curse, you just every time I rhyme for y'all, I'm looking to prove a point. Kicking a freestyle every now and then, but mostly after joint. See I smoke good, cause see it go good with them flows. Why? Nigga the B.I.G. like Tony Rich, nobody knows why, but me and my folks, cause y'all like the Joker. I'm sick of these whack-ass rappers like I'm tired of hoping chokers.
Who them boys that be having it crunk every occasion? This side niggas dustin', that side niggas lacing. But in the middle we stay calm, we just drop bombs. Asking where we come from, South Coast slums.
Just two dope boys in a Cadillac. It's just two dope boys in a Cadillac.
This old sucker MC stepped up to me, challenged Andre to a battle, and I stood there patiently as he spit and stumbled over cliches, so-called freestyling. Whole purpose is to make me feel look. I guess he wild, and I say look why I ain't for that shit. So just let me explain only child style so you don't miss. I grew up to myself, not round no park bench. Just a bustin' flows off in the apartments. Now who them boys that be having it crunk every occasion? This side niggas dustin', that side niggas lacing. But in the middle we stay calm, we just drop bombs. Asking where we come from, South Coast slums.
Just two dope boys in a Cadillac. It's just two dope boys in a Cadillac.
It goes Bronx to the Fleetwoods, Coops to the Beatles. Haters of boats and all these flows, we having a play a chill in this atmosphere. This ain't no practice here, we cutting the food now. I'm doing you at the house and throwing you out because I'm due now. Don't you love the way we claiming bankhead, stankhead, looking around the swat for the herb that's never tainted. Fainted when you heard the bourbon serving on the block, and all you biting individuals need to check yourself and stop.
Yeah, tight like nuts and bolts, less and hoes that get evicted. I'm dealing with queens in my castle, ain't worth it to risk it. Now tricks be looking at me like I'm they way about the projects. Can't put you on my payroll, and no, I ain't got no Rolex or no diamond at the exit with a sign saying we're a rapper fool. My face is balled up cause I ain't in a happy mood, while my partner got the squeegee and the Windex. Cause somewhere in my life I done went wrong just like a syntax error. Bring the terror to your dome like PE. Gonna finish this out because this be a free style. Now who them boys that be having it crunk every occasion? This side dustin', that side lacing. But in the middle we stay calm, we just drop. Oh yes, I love her like Egyptian. Want a description, my royal highness. So many pluses when I bust that can't be no modest. Went from yelling crickets and crows, between things. Over the years I've been up on my toes, and yes I sing things like Kilroy, chill boy, because them folks might think you soft talking like that. Man, going off and coming right back like boomerangs when you throw 'em with these old ghetto poems. Think it is better form when they can let they throw 'em down from hitchhiking and biting it to the temple they call the body. Now everybody got it, had it, talked about it amongst their friends. Coming around my crew looking jazzy, wanna pretend like you Miss Goody. Faux shoes, even Bo knew that you got poked like acupuncture patients while our nation is a broke, straight sinking. I hate thinking that these the future mamas of our chillin'. They different every time they get the feeling too. I'm willing to go the extra kilo. Me there just to see my senorita get her pillow on the side of my bed where no good ever stayed. House and doctor was the games we used to play, but now it's real Jazzy Bell.
See, what if you was a player, real player, not no flop. Having the very best of life, lobster steak and Perry on. Smoking a weekend every single day with personal freaknik. Tricking these polo clothes, life as you conceived it, but your conception, deception. Looking into your eyes, I see your weapon and it's depressing. They're digging up in your thighs, leaving deposits, keeping your closets open, knocking your boots and jaws, hoping to get you strong like bell bonds. Steadily calling me Antoine, cause you thinking that you my lady, bitch, don't play me cause you're janky. I wanted to hit that for me and a goodie, we got danky. So thankfully, you wanted that southern plagiaristic game, you was the only one to blame. Even though your name is a shame, you cocking them up and like Tupac up. I'm leaving these clothes to be the flowers and wait, don't get me. See, I gotta be feeding my daughter, teach her to be that natural woman. She'll be waiting to exhale while you other be dumb and dumb. You understand what I'm saying?
and the black on black lack no star. Windows are tinted so that no one knows who us are. Talk bad about a guaranteed to snap like bra. Straps sticking together like grandma and grandpa in this dog-eat-dog world. Kitty cats be scratching on my furry coat to curl. Up with me and my bowl of kibbles and bits I want to earl. Cause most of the girls that we was liking in high school now they got nasty.
Having no mercy for the disrespect their ones. Some be hanging around the crew looking for funds. Dumb, deaf and fine. They be asking me all about mine, how she do and how she be. I know she sipping that wine behind my back. They squawk like vultures, off and on like twins and coaches, baby. Hey, faking it like they sculptured nails. But they can go to hell and lay with Lucifer cause they burn it anyway. Big boy user and abuser.
And it's real Jazzy Bell. I like that record right there. Off the AT Aliens album. Hip Hop Confession. Hip Hop Confession. AT Aliens was so different than Southern Playalistic. I remember listening to it. I got it. And my dad used to have, we used to have a stereo.
Is that the time that Erykah Badu got hold to?
Yeah, because he had the turban on. And so I listened to it the first time through, and it was just aight to me. It was just aight. AT Aliens got better later. When I was young. When that came out, I was like, it's cool. AT Aliens got better though. I like that record. I do. It's one of my favorite albums now. But when it first came out, it was so different from Southern Playalistic. I thought I was gonna get more of that. Crumbling Herb. I thought I was gonna get more than that.
Young Blood.
Okay.
Feel Mob.
Young Bloods, Feel Mob. Oh my God.
Feel Mob, my favorite.
I'm huge Feel Mob.
I like the way that they used to play the music up and change it. Before we left, guys, we were talking about different music where you have to listen to the body of the work to actually get the essence of an artist. So we nowadays skip around people's musical talents and abilities and kind of, we fast forward in the process of what they went through to actually make the album happen. Because guess what? Sometimes making number 6 helped to make number 13. And if you wouldn't know that unless you listen to the full body of work. Back then, you had to listen to the whole album top to bottom. It wasn't no skip button. You couldn't just skip the song unless you held it down.
Fast
and nobody want to do that. So you was forced to listen to the whole thing.
And
now we just skip around and we playing off people's.
iTunes. Killed us.
You think that people he just got that one hit song, and you look at people like, what?
You ain't listen.
What are you talking about? You didn't even listen to it. Yeah, I listened to it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You need to go back and listen to it. You'll miss something vital in a verse. And then you look at the review and they're like, when that happened? It happened in the song that you skipped.
Right.
And you shouldn't have skipped.
Right.
Or like, that's... Because Chris Brown got on this album, they got 50 songs on it. He got a song called Yellow Tape that's like number 40-something. And it's an important song on the album. And it's an important song to him. But you know how many people never got to that song? So you just got to listen through these albums. Now, Chris Brown made it hard because he gave you 5 albums in one.
45 songs.
And then he didn't put out the deluxe version that had 52 on it. So he added a couple more albums. So y'all can make sure y'all tune in every single Monday, every day, 7 to 10, IBNXradio.com. IBNXradio.com. You can tune in.
Go to Atlanta NX and just press play.
We only live for a little bit. Yeah, she said Track Called Quest. All No Limit Records.
Facts.
I wish Mercedes album came out. They kept saying coming soon. Yes, the Mercedes cover. Everybody loved Mercedes cover. Shout out to Pen and Pixel who used to do all those album covers. Just albums that are the soundtrack to our lives. That are important and why we hold hip-hop so dear and why to some younger generations why we look side-eye to some of the other music that come out.
I feel some kind of way about that. It's a personal thing. Like I got a slight vendetta of why we do that to the younger generation, because if we had social media and cell phones and pictures and all, well, we got pictures. We had Polaroid.
Yeah.
Somebody had to keep them, or they was thrown in the garbage. When you move houses, when everything just be everywhere. But if they had those things around back in the day, either we all be in jail.
Oh boy.
With
charges, some kind of
or
charges.
we'll have some kind of subpoenas and conspiracy theories and scandals going on in everybody's life. But it would show us how dumb we were then at that time. We had situations that we should never have been in, but they was fun at the time. They were completely dangerous and risky as hell. But we were there and we was in the moment. We were doing it anyway. Then when we see somebody else doing it, we turning our nose up, acting like we wasn't once that before.
Well, my problem is don't video it. I don't mind you doing it. Just don't video it.
If they had it around, we would have videoed it too.
It's done.
Because when they brought out them Polaroid cameras, or even the little camera that had like 25 pictures in it, baby, they brought that camera, everybody
taking pictures.
They had jail poses and all.
So this music, man. I said I'm gonna get to a couple of songs, break down some of the songs. There is a song on the first album called "Fire in the House," and Fire in the House is about the raging inside of me, and that's what the fire in the house. The body is the house. I'm the house, and I wrote that junk because music is the only way. Most people say they listen to the music and be like, I learned something new about you, or the only way I know you is. The way I got closer to you is listening to the music, because I ain't a guy I ain't gonna sit on your couch and just spill it. I ain't really
not gonna happen.
I ain't hey, I'm just gonna tell you what's going on. I might be going through the worst of times and you'll never know it, because I ain't gonna talk about it. Now let me say I'm fine right now, but so it's not a facade. I'm fine.
I'm a complete onion.
But if
layer at a time.
Layer at a time, right? So
transparency ain't that transparent when you got to say it out loud verbally. I get it.
Too much. Yeah, too much. I give you all that information, and then also I think that when you do that, which is probably a whole nother topic, I think it's a responsibility that comes with that. Once I tell you something's wrong. Or once somebody tell me something's wrong and I know, it's a responsibility. Now I'm responsible for that information. I'm responsible for how you feel. I'm responsible for your feelings.
Right.
But I use the music to talk. The song on Falling Out of Favor, I was listening to that 2 days ago. Falling Out of Favor is a song on Mind of a Champion, which I talk about how I felt. My parents was looking at me. My parents was looking at me. The whole family was looking at me when I decided to go my own way and take my own path and not stay at the nice job that I had. The quote-unquote nice job, let me say. Falling Out of Favor. One time was held in high regard. No more. What I say? Golden Boy. Golden Boy is what they call me, daddy's favorite. Is what I said in the record. And my mama and my sister say it all the time. You ain't never getting. You the golden boy. You the golden boy.
If y'all don't know what the golden child is, that's Eddie Murphy.
You the golden boy. You don't never do nothing wrong.
You're right.
Hey, that's not true. But the music, man. Sandra. What's up, Aunt Sandra? The music is important. Hip hop is important. But I say, I want y'all to listen to the music. Listen to it more intently. We're not just listening for the beat. Not just listening for the flow, but listen to the words and put it together. And what you'll find which artists ain't saying nothing. That's the other thing. You will discover. You be like, man, I like his artist. Until you start listening, and you be like, I don't like him no more.
Listen,
because I thought I liked this song, but now I don't like this song. What is somebody? Oh,
I'm gonna tell you who played me. Who played me the most with that was Young Thug. His voice is one of the most amazing voice that I have heard since.
Wait, why do you say this?
His voice is impeccable. Young Thug has this ability to do different things with his voice. His ad libs will wake you up. if you don't like the song, you gonna like the song just based off his ad libs alone, cause he's screaming and hooping and hollering. Again, adult ADD. I'm not ashamed of having ADD. I like it. Hey, it's my thing. Right, that right there, that's enough for me. I'm like, hey. Now, Lil Wayne also did the same thing. So with their voices, they both have the ability to kind of do everything. They got the growl, they got the high pitch, they got the low register, they got the fast, they can tongue twist. I like people that can do unique things with their voices. Young Thug has one of the best voices within the last 10 years.
That is a strong statement, Steph.
Very strong.
It's your statement.
It's my statement. I do not recant. There is not a voice out there that can do all of that except Nicki Minaj, Kendrick Lamar.
And they got it from Andre 3000. They got it from Andre. All of them got it from Andre.
Yeah, Andre definitely, he could do that too. He didn't do it, but he stopped. He gave us enough to consider for him to be considered.
That's what he did.
To be, but he stopped.
The foundation of it.
Somebody had
to
pick it up. So within my last 10 years, I give that one to Young Thug. Then you have, of course, your next ones like your Uzi Verts and all that. They came about too.
These are different conversations. Uzi can't be in nobody's conversation.
He can't, but I like it. I'm not talking about
voice only.
What
voice.
Uzi saying on his album? I heard one song, and that's I don't even care if you cry. I'm like, okay, I might rather that. What? Okay, that's it. It's more than enough for me. But the way that they use their voices is what I'm saying. Wyclef Jean was also one of the ones that could use his voice. When he finally said, you know what, I'm going to put my name behind Jeffrey, who was Young Thug. I'm going to put my name behind Jeffrey to let people know that he is great. He is great at using his voice, but he'll trick you because when he first came out, he was talking about nothing, and then he started talking about something, and then he started back talking about nothing just because he could. So the mumbling that people try to do is only a certain amount of people that can actually do that. Pharrell is actually one of the ones that can do it, but he can't change it up like Young Thug.
Except for this last song.
The last song is fire. I give him that.
It's like Ray Trim.
I give him that. But there's nobody that can move their voice and change their voice up right now like Young Thug. Even when you look at the Rich Homie Quan and the Rich Gang album, that album was good.
Yeah, unfortunately,
they
whatever relationship issue
70% of that, 70% was good, and the other 30% when they wasn't really talking about a whole lot, and a lot of things didn't make sense. And it probably made sense if we read the lyrics and understood where they were going with it. But the whole album from front to back, it was really good.
Sometimes they don't be thinking about their lyrics.
It was good.
All right, I get it a chance. I get that a chance because I like Rich Homie Quan's newest album. I like.
You do?
Yeah, I like the new drum that he did by himself. That he ain't attached to nobody.
I kind of stopped liking him after him and Young Thug split ways.
Listen to the new album.
They were cohesive. Even Gucci Mane was like, "I'll pay. I got $1 million for one more Rich Gang album." That's how good it was. It was good, front to back.
All right.
And I don't like I don't like the stupid. I don't like stupid music. I think that's my problem. I don't like
music.
Stupid music. Stupid.
I'm
just
gonna
ain't
have to
saying
listen. I'm gonna have to check them out.
But if
you hit on something though. You said voices. That's because there are some great voices over time that you like, man. Like Lord Have Mercy, who was on Flip Mode. Lord have. You got to go back and listen to Lord Have Mercy. I wanted a Lord Have Mercy solo album so bad. If you listen to any Flip Mode album and listen to Lord Have Mercy voice, Lord have.
But Busta Rhymes, we loved him because of what he did with his voice.
Correct. Busta Rhymes got an ill voice.
We loved him what way he did with his voice, the way he used his voice as an instrument. That's like Prince. That's like Michael Jackson. These were two men who went up like 5 octaves, 10 octaves, become greatness and bring it back down and still be like, baby, take off your clothes. They be like, what? Okay.
Voices are important.
So voices are very important because it's going to tell your story. Like if you say, well, I really like music versus I really like music versus, man, I really like music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you all sorts of things. And we do this all day. We do this every day.
All day, every day.
Inflection is part of it's so much that goes in, and we're saying
That's
all of
art.
this because these are pieces of the music. There are little things, like it's a little chime in the back of a beat that you don't even know why you like the beat. I used to say that all the time. It's little additives, little things have been added to the beat that you don't even know why. Like, man, that be fire.
Right.
But why? It's because that little baby they got it playing. The little baby they got in there. And what's it called? Is it Bam? Yeah, the song on 444. You know that No ID used the hood. He used that from Tecmo Bowl.
Right.
That's from Tecmo Bowl in the beat. Yes. and put it in the track. And the track is hard. He used from Tecmo Bowl. So, anyway, so much goes into the music, so much goes into hip hop, so much goes in this art. And I guess we're talking to people who claim that the reason I wanted to talk about it, not only that it's Friday and Kanye album's supposed to come out, and then next week is Kid Cudi and Kanye's album, and then the week after that is the Nas album, and then Tiana Taylor's album. All that's coming out back to back to back. All yay projects. But the music is important, man.
Music is very important, and the person that's behind the music, which is the producers and the writers, such as myself. I like to write music. If you want a verse, holla at your girl. But I write music, and I like to write music. You probably can't write from a place where I can come from. And the producer is going to make you sound greater than you really sound. So and the engineer,
Just
so
pay for these records.
So it's
Pay for these records.
It's
Pay for these
yeah, you got to pay for the records. That's true. That's very true. You pay for what you get. So you want to go in there solo dolo, and you're gonna sound stupid music we were talking about earlier. You gonna have stupid music.
Anyway, man, that's our coffee talk for today. We want to talk about the music. Enjoy some music today. It's gonna be partly cloudy in some places. It's gonna be raining in some places. You're gonna have to put your windows up. But the places that you can put your windows down, put your windows down and your music up. I like my beat down low, down low, down low, down low. I like my top lip, back lip. You know.
Ain't nobody rocking with me.
That's our coffee talk, doggy.
Y'all finish this coffee talk. I may try to finish mine online with my peoples, because they all now on my page. I got a lot of musically inclined individuals.
What's your
so
favorite albums? All that.
For favorite albums, all that. That's what I want to know. I want to know what's your favorite album in series. Something that you've listened to for the whole story and not just a song. Don't tell me nothing about somebody that's got a hot song. I'm not asking about no song.
I tell you what I don't like.
Before I go to
Talking Goals, before I go to Talking Goals, I'll tell you what I'm not really a huge fan of, and Lil Wayne has done this, is he had one album name and did it 5 times. Like the Carter 6, it was too much for me. Carter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wish he had changed the name of the album. I felt like it was more lazy than clever. That's how I felt. And then some other people have done that. Like, oh yeah, this is part 3, and it's like, alright, man. And I know, are you trying to say, because those albums are different albums. It ain't like the sound connects. That's one thing. If it was really a true sequel, it's another album. Please give me another name. So anyway, that's all I want to say.
Wayne ain't Wayne no more.
Let's talk goals.
So it don't matter. All right, let's talk about some goals real quick before we get out of here. So all week long, we have discussed and talked about selfless humility. Today, I spoke about selfless humility a little bit earlier. And speaking of that, Jason loves you back. I see you, Sandra Turner. That's your aunt. Hey, aunt. So we talked about, selfless humility, bringing, bridging the gap between unity. So earlier today, what did I speak about earlier today about selfless humility? It was real good. It's in my notes. Someone quoted me and said, they don't have the power, and I quote, they don't have the power to change me and make me do what they want me to do, somewhere along those lines. And I'm gonna break that down again. What I meant was, people don't have the power to dictate how I move, what I say, who I support, and how I show my support. They don't have the power to dictate anything that I do to self-satisfy myself. Me giving wait a minute, Jason, but me giving people the respect that they deserve is because I feel is what they deserve. You give to people what they give to you. So, and then of course my goal was all week to work out a little bit more.
How's that going?
I didn't work out yesterday. I was on my feet doing hair, but I didn't work out.
You worked out then?
Yeah, that wasn't working out. Okay. I wasn't gonna be doing squats behind nobody's head.
That's a different situation.
Not gonna work. So no, I did not work out today. I'll probably try to. I'm supposed to be in Nashville. So that's a goal that I'm trying to accomplish today, which is very short term. It's very today-ish term. But I plan on being in Knoxville, not Nashville, Knoxville. There are, let's see, that's a concert with a friend of mine, and the way that I'm showing my support is just by being there. You know, so that goes for everything. So that's my goal for today. My goal is to try to get some things done. One, we're gonna work out, and two, we're gonna try to make an appearance today, and hope I can get back in town for a meeting. If not, I'm sorry, I can't be there. Skype me. You know,
call you in. We get you in there.
Yeah, call me in, put me on speaker. Let me voice my opinion. I need to state my opinion.
All right, there it is, man. Today, those are your goals for today. It's time to give you all a few announcements.
Yep.
A few announcements, and go over these birthdays. We got a couple famous birthdays today. Whose birthday is it today? Today's birthday is Marilyn Monroe. We got some Marilyn Monroe fans that listen to us, man. I want y'all to know this it's her birthday today. She's an icon to a lot of people, man. They love her. They T-shirts, posters, got it all over the place. Her birthday, 1926 to 1962. Which, isn't that ironic how those numbers flipped? It's
right.
Crazy. That's crazy. Morgan Freeman turned 80 today.
Bless his heart.
It's crazy. I told you, the people we talk about, this their birthday this week. I don't know.
Shout out to Morgan.
Morgan Freeman. Heidi Klum is her birthday. She turned 44 today. Nick Young, took game one. The Dubs took game one last night. Already know. He turned 32 today, so heck of a way to celebrate your birthday last night. Alanis Morissette is 43. Hey. Alanis Morissette. Yeah. Is that Avril Lavigne that I'm thinking about? Like rain on the same day. I don't know. Realize.
Wait a minute, who do you say?
Who
43?
Alanis Morissette.
No, it's not.
I'm thinking Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
See you later, boy.
Avril Lavigne modeled herself after Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette is from Canada. What are you talking about? So it's her birthday, so celebrate that. This weekend, of course, there's I always tell y'all sales at K&G, and the reason I tell y'all this is because people are always asking, hey, where did I get suits? I don't get all my suits from K&G, but you can find some nice ones over there, and they'd be like buy one get one free, 50% off shoes and stuff like that. So I'm just telling you fellas that you want to get a little fresher. It's Fresh Fridays. Stop over there. You ain't got to spend that much money. $150 get 2 suits. No, $300 just get 4 suits. Come on, get your game up.
Ladies, that's a gift.
That's a gift.
Yeah, take him, go get fitted for a suit, film him, and show him what he looks like.
Especially you saying you like exactly. Yeah. Cause this girls, I be like, man, I like a man in a suit. Don't go buy him one. You keep on complaining. You like him in a suit, go buy him one. You can find inexpensive suits.
They're like, girl, you ain't finna waste my money. We ain't got nowhere to wear that suit.
There's $50 suits, and you wear the suit wherever you got. Wherever you want to wear it, because I don't believe in dress codes. I said the dress code.
He really don't. Everybody in the room would be dressed relaxed. Jason got on a 3-piece suit. For some, it's completely uncomfortable. For me, I just omit.
Hey, boy. Yeah, I don't believe in no dress codes. I said the dress code. However I want to wear it. You know me. So Candler Park Music Festival is this weekend. Candler Park Musical Festival is this weekend. I think it's $35 for a 2-day ticket.
They look good and fun too.
It's festival time in Atlanta. Hopefully it don't rain this weekend. I didn't even look up your weather report for the weekend.
And ill.
So that's going on tonight. Tonight I told you that it might rain this weekend. I mean this evening. I will be down at Riverdale, what's it called? Riverdale Center Amphitheater. Riverdale Center Amphitheater. It's called Kiss at the Movies. We'll be screening Black Panther outdoors. Be screening Black Panther. It's free. I'll be hosting the block party starting about 6 o'clock. We're gonna be rocking. Me and DJ Sound DNA will be down there, rocking out. Hey. Dancing with the kids and the families and everything, man. Just as
Basically about to turn them people completely
I be turning them upside
out.
down. If you ain't never been, I turn people upside down. They be like, there go that guy again. People come out there with their food, their coolers, they have boxes of chicken, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, find you something to do today.
Fellas, here's another thing. Hey, it's free, and it's like a picnic. Take a girl. It's a date.
Cute.
Exactly.
It's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute.
Do something different. That's happening this weekend. Tonight, that's where I'll be. Also, we got Sweet Lounge popping off on Saturday night, and we got Opium also later on the night. So be an Opium after that.
Opium still do open bar. I mean, there's that Aria.
That's Arm on Thursday. What else I got this weekend? I got something else this weekend. I don't know. I got a bunch of weddings and stuff coming this month. I got a bunch of things. I'm upset because I was supposed to be gone somewhere. I was supposed to be been out the country this weekend, but they did not send the deposit, so we did not go. And you don't send the deposit.
Not gonna happen. Coins, people, coins.
Speaking of going out the country, you want to go out the country with Morning Coffee Swig. Y'all want to go out the country with us? Time to go. We're going Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Escape 2 is happening. Escape 2 Punta Cana is happening October. Is that 14th?
When I tell y'all this thing is completely
21st?
inclusive, do y'all understand the essence of completely inclusive?
All inclusive.
It means you may have to crawl to your resting location.
Go to timelesstravels.net, timelesstravels.net. Put down your $99 deposit today. $99 deposit. The trip is $595, starting at $595.
Get the girls.
And come on, there's 2 resorts, all inclusive. A bunch of parties and events, like 20 events and some theme parties. The
90s pool. Lingerie parties. This is a bunch of party with a bunch of people you don't know, so you don't feel that uncomfortable.
Come on, have a good time with us in October. Just go ahead, put down your $99 deposit, and make sure you say you heard it here at the Morning Coffee Swig. It came from us. Just put down Coffee Swig, and come out the country with us. Travel, have a good time. That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Showing out everywhere we go.
Wow. Turn up, Eric. Where we go? All right, play that record. It's time to get out.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm calling.
Time flies when you're having fun. It's already about that time, guys.
It's the weekend, man.
The weekend. It's time to get out here. I will be in Knoxville. So my people that listen from Chattanooga, if y'all going, inbox me, let me know. I'd like to link up while we down there at least for a second or two and kind of catch up, whatever, whoop-de-doo. Let's go and have a good clean time going to support one of our fellow artists.
Yeah, it is. Game 2.
J-Mac.
Game 2 is Sunday.
DBMG.
J-Mac. Go make sure you go see him.
He's really good.
What's his Instagram? You know what?
Underscore J-Mac D-Block. I don't know.
Sunday, Game 2. Out and about in the city is a bunch of good places to go watch the game. Go check out some of the local sports bars or not. Go out there and check a couple of them.
And don't forget about your local Swig today. That was That Burger Spot here in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's also in Riverdale. So that's right out there by you. How about you stop at That Burger Spot and then head on over to the big picnic with your date.
It's partly cloudy Saturday and isolated thunderstorms on Sunday. So 30% chance of rain. What's that? 90. Yeah, it's about 30% chance of rain all weekend. I just did the average.
I knew it was gonna be
I just
some
did the
water.
Math. You saw me do the math?
Yeah.
Real quick. I just did the math real quick. On average.
It's still accurate, y'all.
Well, 30% average. 30% chance of rain this weekend. So maybe you'll be doing something inside, having some fun inside. Go sneaker shopping. There's a lot of nice sneakers out.
Yeah.
Go get J-Boy them elevations. I'm joking. I'm playing. Unless you gonna do it. Like Nelly said.
Thank y'all for rocking with us all week long. Y'all have been inboxing me all week about, the topics and all that. Y'all even be giving me stuff to talk about. Y'all like, talk about this for today. And I always encourage you guys to do that. So that's what's up. But actually, staying in tune with the Morning Coffee Swig and taking our conversations to your people, to you folks online. I see you asking, people online. I'm sure y'all talking about it amongst your folks. So,
Pre-orders for the coffee mugs. You want a coffee mug? Pre-order. Inbox us or email morningcoffeeswig at ibnxradio.com. ibnxradio. Pre-orders for the coffee mugs. You want to get yours? Just send us an email and say you want one.
Right.
And we'll send you the information so you can get yours. Follow Morning Coffee Swig on Instagram, Morning Coffee Swig on Facebook. Go ahead and like the page. We'll continue the conversations over there. Coffee Swig on Twitter. Twitter, we usually are out of control over there, and there ain't no telling what we say over there.
Very uncensored and unfiltered. Sorry.
On Twitter, you just don't know. We tweeting all the celebrities directly over there.
And they tweeting back.
We at them. So follow us and rock with us all weekend long. I'll see you on Monday. We'll see you on Monday. But for now, today, do it big. Enjoy the taste of life.
Take a drink, take a sip, take a swig, and we out.
You're listening to IBNX. IBNXradio.com.